we got that work, we got the clips, I am your push. We got that good dope, we got that content, shout out to my plug, yeah, my plug. We got that work, we got the clips, I am your push. We got that good dope, we got that content, shout out to my plug, yeah, my plug. Shout out to Drip, he the man of the hour. We got the work, we got the clips, we got the power.
Yo, can you hear me? Oh, my shit ain't picking up. Yo, can y'all hear me? Bro, this is wild work. Hold on, let me see something real quick. I think I might have did something wrong. Hello? Yo. Oh, my shit ain't picking it up. Yo. Bro, this is crazy work, bro. Man, what the fuck? What the fuck? Can you put it? Hold on. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Y'all can hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. I can't hear shit. My shit not even picking it up on the on my interface. Hold on, let me see something real quick. Okay. I mean, that sound better. I just can't hear myself. That's all. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? What's up? 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 Let's go. Let's go. you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me, BJ. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. 1. Okay, baby. What's good, everybody? What's good? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? We here. Welcome to the show. Sunday Blast. Let me read the bullshit excuse somebody just fixing. Hold on. Anyway, how y'all doing today, man? How y'all doing today, man? I'm so mad I can't hear myself. I don't know what's going on with that shit. But anyway, let's get to the bullshit, right? What's good, everybody? Shout out to the chat. What's up, Shawanda? What's up, Cynical One? What's up, everybody? What's up? Trust in the building. What's up, Trust? In the building. What's up, OG Do Dirty in this motherfucker? What's up, OG Do Dirty in the building? Yeah, that's how I know something wrong. It's playing through that part right there. It's cool. We'll figure it out. No sound pipping. I got you, Do Dirty. We hopefully okay. You up now? Okay. Shout out to Do Dirty. Shout out to BJ. Man, shout out to Vixen Forever. What's up, sweetie? How you doing, Vixen Forever? How you doing? Good to see you, my baby. Good to see you, my baby. Shawanda, what's up? What's up, Shawanda? What's up, man? What's going on, everybody? What's going on? What's up, Kills in the building? You say sick but salute, nigga. Get you a hot toddy, nigga. Yeah, get you a hot toddy, my guy. Hit that like button, like Do Dirty say, yeah, hit that like button, man. So what's good, everybody? So, man, we here today, man. Have no fear. Drip Nation, top tier. By the way of the plug, let me go ahead and give Do Dirty. I'm finna roll me up a blunt, big dog. I'm finna roll up a blunt one time, and we gonna sit back and rewind and, unpack this bullshit with this whammer, Anton Daniels. Like, I don't know why everybody scared of this nigga or just got utmost respect for this nigga, but it seemed like all the ones that he dropped and fired and did bad was the ones who got crazy shows about. Like my nigga Corey Love say, Anton birthed you niggas and regurgitated you niggas and then burped you niggas. Come on, man. He did. Y'all all Anton. You got a nigga out there clout chasing, putting comments up under these nigga shit. Come on, man. Hey, man, it was me. Oh, my God. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, y'all. But hey, it is what it is. That what them nigga want to do. Let them nigga do the clout chasing shit. Seize the moment, my guy. I mean, I don't know how I would handle that, so I ain't gonna say nothing about that, because if it's an opportunity for you to seize the moment, I probably would have seized it too. But all that old cloud chasing up on the niggas' comments, begging and sending super chats and shit couldn't be me. Not even a little bit. I ain't sending my money nowhere to do a motherfucking thing. So it is what it is. But shout out to y'all, man, for coming through, hanging with your boy on a good Sunday Blast. We finna review Taz show. Shout out to my boy Taz, the GOAT debater. Shout out to my guy. It was his birthday, I think, yesterday. So shout out to him. Happy birthday, OG. Well, I'm gonna call him OG because he's the OG of the space. I think I might be like I don't know how old Taz is. I think Taz. I don't know. Don't let me lie to you. But shout out to that nigga. Yeah, man, it's Sunday, man. Hope everybody had a good, fulfilled weekend. You know what I'm saying? And you're through. You know what I'm saying? We here. We're going to do a little content, keep y'all entertained for a few hours. So I hope y'all ready, because we finna get to it. So let me go ahead and bring up the video while I'm busting down this blunt. I'm going to drop the link and everything so everybody can come up. I'm doing good, Shawanda. What's up, TK? What's up, baby? What's up, little baby? And my ex in the chat, y'all. TK, my ex in the chat. Now let me stop harassing TK before she be like, Drip, look, you know. Nah, she ain't gonna say nothing like that. Shout out to my gal. I mean, god damn it, my sister TK. TK in the building, man. What's good? Let me bring up this video real quick. Okay. We're gonna do this right here. Shout out to that nigga Taz, though. Look, she be blushing and shit. What's up, TK? Come holler at me. Hit the link and holler at your boy. You know what I'm saying? Talk that talk. Shout out to TK in the building, man. Shout out to all the women that come through and fuck with Drip, man. Y'all know I just be just having a good time, and I don't be trying to, do the most and start fighting for y'all. And y'all can't talk to nobody else, and y'all only belong to Drip type shit. No, 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 no. No, no, no. I just like the company of women around me because it's just me. I've always been a nigga with charisma, static and all kind of shit. But yeah, shout out to y'all for fucking with the Drip, believing in me, trusting in me to sit over here and listen to the content. Cause we're gonna give it to y'all today. We're gonna give it to y'all today. I hope my mic loud enough because I can't hear myself in my headphones. Why I don't know, but let me cut this up. I guess I don't know. If the music too loud, put a 1 in the chat. I can cut it down some more. Okay, I already did. Let's go. I can't play my soundboard or nothing because it's coming out of that right there. So let me see. I might have to reset this bullshit. I might have to reset. Oh, you know what? I think I might know what the fuck going on. I think I might know what the fuck is going on, Joy. Okay, let's see what's going on. Let's get the video up, y'all. Let's get the video up. We're gonna pass up the Jeezy part. That nigga Tad do sound like Jeezy when he be laughing and shit. That shit crazy.
Out and bring my own things to the algorithm. And this go round, I'm not fighting the algorithm. We jumping in the algorithm. We trying to get in there, fam. And I'm not a good gossip guy. I know that.
Come on, son.
I ain't the best person to come to for the tea.
Let's
you know what I'm saying? For the wine. Excuse me.
Okay, that's the bet, dude. That's the bet.
But
shout out to Tad.
I will say this though. I'm gonna give you a real perspective every time.
I'm rolling up now, dude. Dirty. Hold on, baby. I got you.
And let me see how I want to say this. Whatever I see is where that perspective will come from. And what I see right now are a bunch of people who sound like Anton Daniels.
Ah, fuck, Drew.
And, maybe they've changed their ways. Maybe a lot of this that I'm looking at, maybe I'm tripping, right? But when I'm looking and seeing what the call out is, very few of those call outs are about the things he said about black women. And I'm pointing that out
living humbly
because I'm saying that's how we grew in the first place. The acceptable attacks on black women that a lot of these people who call themselves calling him out now participated in.
Come on now.
So yeah, I'll play the algorithm and make it all about Anton.
Yep.
But if you know, you know. If you know, oh, you know, fam.
Seem like everybody knows.
Now my question is,
we're gonna break it down.
Where do I start at?
Let's go, Taz. Let's go, big dog.
Well, it's so many of these videos of Anton Daniels saying things that others have said. I can just play the videos and review them because I'm not really familiar with Anton content. When I'm looking at the amount of content that he does, I think a lot of this nonsense that he's done gets hidden by the other content. The I'm rich, I just did this, I just bought that. And then talking about conservatism and Trump and all this other shit. A lot of what he says about black people is just kind of the surface conversation. And so a lot of it is being minimized to just he says this about black people.
Right.
But there's a concerted effort to attack stepfathers, to attack single mothers, to attack black women, right? And with that, those are the three things that I recall the manosphere doing when I came into the space. That is the norm for most of the platform that I can remember. So a lot of the dudes that I see involved in this call out on either side, they're the people who were fine with, let's say, a man walking up hitting a woman in the face like Corey Holcomb. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
I get it. You want to call it out now and say it's wrong. But I mean, if we are honest, a lot of these people here have promoted that behavior. And that behavior specifically was allowed.
See, that's crazy. Like, one thing about the YouTube street series, ladies and gentlemen, they don't forget shit. They don't forget nothing. I remember I was talking to somebody and they were like, yeah, Drip, somebody gonna say something about something in the chat. I'm like, why would you say that? She like, watch. And that shit happened like a motherfucker. Like, the first thing they did was they just came and attacked her. Like, remember somebody bought you something? And they was like, damn. And then no, she like, see, I told you. I'm like, well, why the fuck would they do that shit like that? That shit crazy. But I was just learning YouTube. I didn't know what's up, Third. What's up, my guy? I didn't know shit about none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know nothing about how these folks be calling you out. Like, I didn't know people even let this shit bother them in their real life. Because it don't bother me at all, my boy. It don't bother Drip at all, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all support the show. $ Drip on the beat. Hit the cash app for your boy one time. Let me know you love me. Hold on, y'all. But it's just is wild work, bro, because okay, there we go. It's wild work, bro, because niggas that got allegations on doing stupid shit, they be the main one trying to call people out for the stupid shit. I don't understand that shit, bro. Like, nigga, don't you got allegations too, nigga? Like, Drip ain't got not one allegation. Nigga said I was doing some scamming shit. Nigga, we proved that wrong. No, I wasn't, bro. I really didn't even know what the fuck was going on. I didn't know none of these niggas. I didn't know the nigga who came up there. Barely know the niggas that was there. But they got still run with the narrative. Yeah, he did it. And the nigga didn't got on several panels saying I didn't do it. But it is what it is. I don't let that shit bother me. I can give a fuck. And fuck anybody who think I did. That's a fact. I don't give a damn how you feel about it. I swear to God. That's just how I am with it. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, suck a dick. What's up, 80 years in the building? But you know, Drip Nation, my team, my people, my fam, I'm gonna fuck with y'all every day. I'm gonna give y'all this content and I'm gonna rock and roll with y'all. But all the naysayers and the haters, my nigga, keep it up. Stay. Come on back through. I swear to God. Come on back through. I don't mind. And get what happened? They come right back through. What's up, ADS in the building? My guy, ADS in the building. So it is what it is. I don't give a damn about this shit. They get mad at Drip. They get mad. I don't care. I think they even more mad because I don't care. Straight up. It's so, nigga, I click that X. I'm going, nigga, I might go lay up or something. Nigga, I might go do something, nigga. Well, I'm going to therapy right now, so I'm on injured reserve, so I ain't doing shit. But I'm telling you, I ain't got time. These niggas be cock riding these niggas and shit. I ain't got time, bro. I'm not doing none of that to these niggas. I'm being me on every panel I go to. And I don't go nowhere, but maybe one or two shows. Corey Love and Izzy Bands. That's it. Them the only two niggas who stood down with me through all that bullshit. Shout out to all my people that come over here and fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother BJ. Yeah, they love the drama. See, and see, TK, that's why I know my numbers don't be 200-300 in a box, because I ain't got no drama. I ain't got drama content. I can review some of what these niggas saying, but hell, I ain't got no drama content. I just don't. I don't know these niggas well enough to have drama with them. I don't. Nigga try to make up some shit for the clout or try to like put bad shit on my name. Nigga, that shit don't work for me. Nigga, I done been through a whole channel and everything. Nigga still ain't, nigga, I ain't bobbing. Nigga, I ain't doing none of that shit. I'm still here strong. Come on, TK, you know what time it is, boo.
To be directed at black women. The need for correcting them being the foundation of many of these conversations.
And then, Taz, that's another thing. Correcting black women. Bro, who in the fuck gave you, like, who in the hell gave you the audacity or the authority to check a woman, bro? To correct them. Nigga, come on, bro. That's not my forte. That's not what I come to the internet for. I'm not doing that stupid ass, jank ass shit, nigga. Oh, I'm gonna correct this woman today because she out of pocket. Nigga, what you gonna do then, nigga? Because in real time, you ain't corrected shit, homeboy. You ain't corrected nothing, nigga. Cynical. These niggas be wanting to correct women out. What? Yo, you got to get some correction. You got to get some straightening. Because I said so. Man, shut your... Well, I almost said something out of line. Shut up, bro. Because you sound stupid trying to check a woman or correct a woman because she don't, you know what I'm saying, agree with your crazy ass shit that you agree with. There you go, cynical. Correct their ass right back. But see, cynical, this is the thing. When you correct back, it's a problem. Oh, she giving bad behavior. Da 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 da. My nigga, I got a clip. I'm gonna show you. I should have played that shit first about holding men accountable or holding people accountable. I should have played that first. Damn, I should have played that first. Yeah, man. R.I.P. Michael Watts too, man. That's crazy work. R.I.P. Michael Watts, man. 5,000 watts, man. Damn, bro. I'm trying to see. I think that was Cam Newton. Oh, you know, I think I sent it to my email. Let me see. Hold on. I think I sent it to my email, y'all, about trying to hold a man accountable. And Dion did some shit to his team where he started charging his players. Okay, here you go right here. Here you go right here. Hold on, let me download it real quick, y'all. And I'm gonna play this little clip right before I get into Taz shit real quick. And like y'all to see, bro, Deion Sanders, Coach Prime, start charging his players. Straight up, he started charging his players. Hold on, let me see something. For like, you know, missing practice is like $5,000. Straight up, I ain't lying. Watch, you gonna see. And Cam said something that was so platinum that like I was like, damn, that's wild. Yeah, I'm gonna go down. A lot of people need to clean house. Yeah, need to clean house. TK, you ain't bullshitting. Hold on, let me see something real quick. Let me play this. Okay, let me play this clip right here, y'all, and I'm gonna get back to Taz. Let me get that down real quick. I know y'all want to see my handsome self anyway. Hey.
Your old team's gear in this facility, that's disrespectful. That would be like your lady that you have currently.
If you wear your old team's gear in this facility, about to put your ass off the team. I ain't lying. Nigga, don't come in my field house with no shirt that say TSU. And nigga, you at goddamn Colorado State. Come on, bro, don't play with me.
Wearing her ex stuff. That's how I feel about that. When I see you come into the cafeteria, you eat our food. Come on. With your last teams on. Obviously, if you want to stay there, you should stay.
Late to practice, $500.
Right.
No show practice, $2,500.
Yep, look. No
Late
show.
to meeting or film sessions, $400.
Love it.
No show meeting or film sessions, $2,000.
Love it.
Late to strength and conditioning, $1,000.
Love it.
No show strength and conditioning, $1,500.
Love it.
Late
Come on,
to treatment, $1,000.
Love it.
And no show to treatment, $1,500.
Love it. And I'm gonna tell you why I love it and we need more of it. Because now times have changed. No longer can you really punish players by just threatening to say, hey, you gotta do the 5 a.m. workout. You gotta do the Saturday morning workout. That don't move you. What's gonna move you is the pockets.
No more bear crawl.
Ain't no more bear crawl.
Them Benjamin crawling out your pocket.
You talking about, oh, little baby, 4 pockets full. Shoot, you keep showing up late, it's gonna be 4 pockets empty. And the reason is
5,000 if you show up late. Yeah, he get on my shit too, TK.
is Coach Prime, former elite player, understand that that's how they roll in the league. We hold you accountable by your pockets. All these collectives, all these teams that are being left stranded because we done had an investment not produce, and you just think you just gonna sit on that 300K. No, not today.
Bring it this way.
Understanding that it ain't punishment. This is accountability that these players have to understand. Because the unfair truth is that a lot of players are foreign to accountability. They get coached by a coach in high school that allowed them to do whatever they want to do. They're getting parented by parents that allow them to do whatever they want to do because they a 5-star recruit. They got a bunch of home.
What y'all think about what Cam said? He said that if you want to hold a man or hold somebody accountable, hit them pockets. Hit them pockets, man. If you want to hold somebody accountable, hit them pockets. Let me do this real quick. Hit them pockets, man. You ain't bullshitting. You want to hold somebody accountable, hit them pockets, bro. Shit, true. Okay, there we go. Hold on. If you want to hold them niggas accountable, hit the pockets. Hit them pockets, man. Real spill. Hit them pockets, man. Let me see. Yeah, especially on the business side. I'm with you. 1,000%. Okay. She said, I agree, especially she said, then they'll feel it. Yeah. Come on, do dirty, hit the NIL money. ADS said that's one way. She said, I agree, especially in a business aspect now, for sure, TK.
Homeboys that's around them that ain't gonna tell them what it really is. Now you go into a situation where it got a little structure and we're gonna get some accountability. This ain't punishment, brother. My fault, I was late, or my bad, I'll be better. No. Yeah, you're gonna be better next time because you're gonna be a little bit more broker. And if that don't do it, you will be Control Alt Deleted up on my
Control Alt Delete. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact, bro. That's my fault. Like that TK say, if she late to work, she missing money. If you like to practice, you missing the structure. You missing the objective. You missing what goddamn coach trying to put down. You missing film. You might miss something that's gonna end up hurting you in the game. Accountability, hit them niggas pockets, man. College, it don't matter. Nigga, you late to practice, that's $5. Bro, Coach Prime charge you nigga $5,000 to miss practice? If you miss practice, $5,000. If you sick or hurt, or if you don't go to treatment, he said $2,000. If you don't go to this treatment, $2,000. If you don't go to this treatment, $1,500. What? You lying to me? I ain't missing shit. Cause what if you ain't got it? What if you ain't got it? What's up, BJ? What if you ain't got it? Come on, man. What if you ain't got it, bro? Let's see. Let me go back to the video. Yeah, it's gonna cost you one.
Let's not forget then that some of the people was in agreement with the things Anton was saying. So I can never forget
to the highest
shit. Like bottles on the table, late night streaming live. Like, what are y'all doing? So yeah, that's what it is for me. It's just a question of, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is Christian about that? But again, I just want to check some of these panels out, fam. He's been called out for it, and I didn't watch any of it. These cats, it's so many of them. I just wonder where the agreement is with him. Because, like, it's a lot of people that's done this same type of content, said these same type of things. And I'm saying, yeah, let's go ahead and get down into the parts of it that I don't see people talking about. And that's his hatred for black women.
So to the highest bidder. That's what hypergamy is. You're not getting with a man because you like him. You're getting with a man because he the best available option. And if that wasn't the case, then they wouldn't all be choosing a man that got money. They would be choosing a man that actually liked them.
And who created that standard?
The guy that got money don't even fucking like you. He just got you around and he using you and he might fuck you. But that don't mean that he like you. And y'all know that he don't like y'all.
Well, we know that because men have always said they don't have to like you in order to have sex with you. Men have always been the ringleaders of, you don't have to have anything of value. I just want you around to just fuck on. And now that women are privy.
But wait, even if that's true, nigga, you let him fuck on you. What are we talking about? You letting him use you as recreation. Come on, man. BJ say rent due. I'm telling y'all crazy as hell. Like, what are y'all now? If y'all let a nigga have the authority to bash on you like that when he want to, what you think gonna happen? You ain't say nothing till you told your sister, and now your sister like, girl, what the hell wrong with you? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She calling your ass out, so now you want to say something about it. She calling your ass out, so now you want to say something about it. Ah, well, nigga, you been doing me like this. So what? You been letting me. So what's the problem? Get back in line. Get back in line. You better get back in line. Or my 86 your ass. Real talk.
To that notion, now it's a problem. We're just playing into the game that you created. As men,
I'm cool with that. No. Listen, we cool with that. All I'm saying is,
wait, so y'all playing into the game now? But then you got a problem with the game. You got to make sense to me. Man, I'm hungry.
money, though. Y'all leave with money, but then get mad at a woman that's
still
asking.
listening.
So now my question about these types of interactions, right? When does you being a married man start to play out as important in the interaction?
It's not going.
I don't
Taz,
think.
Taz, this drip, right? It's not going to. Because we all know Anton employed everybody on this goddamn panel. Everybody, Taz. He employs, my guy. They not finna say nothing about that nigga marriage. They know Rita. They probably all didn't met her before. That don't mean shit. That don't mean nothing, Taz. They not finna go against that NDA that they signed, bro. That's what we gotta know. A lot of these folks probably hate this nigga guts, but they under that NDA. So ain't no moving, Craig. Let's go. Shout Taz.
Presenting yourself as a regular dude is beneficial in these conversations. To me, it's important to give this as not only a married man, but an older man. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who actually seen some stuff and been through something.
Come on.
I don't know if we're supposed to give the perspective through the lens of a younger man who, you know, we can argue has yet to make his mistakes. And sometimes I think men are living vicariously through social media. You know what I mean? As opposed to saying, you know, nah, we supposed to grow out of some of that.
I agree. Niggas are living through all kind of platforms vicariously. Man, when they brought social media, man, all you gotta do is take a picture by a car and post that motherfucker. They going because they think that's your car. Because some of these motherfuckers don't understand the game of the internet, the game of the social media, the finesse of the social media. Come on, man. We gotta have a good conversation today.
You're moving the goalposts like you always do. The fact of the matter is, you can, let's say we both agree. Cool. We agree 100%, both of us. It's still prostitution.
How was it?
That's the part you keep skipping over. You don't want to admit that it's prostitution.
Was your wife a prostitute when she married you?
Here we go. It always
Right.
comes back.
So then don't do that.
This is what we gonna do. This is what we gonna do.
She ain't lying. Answer the question, fuck nigga. Was your wife a prostitute when she married you? Y'all always talking about this transaction shit. Man, y'all got to get up out there, this whole YouTube brainwash stage, bro. Then you listen to niggas like Mr. Potato Head right here. He don't know, bro. This nigga's not used to having women like that, man. Can't y'all see that shit? It's all over his face. Come on, bro. These women know this nigga ain't used to having no women like that. Come on, man. Every allegation he got on him been on some weird shit. I ain't lying. Man, y'all ass scared.
My point is this.
This is what we gonna do from now on.
That was crazy right there.
Yeah, wow.
Now, see, again, you walking into these though, right? You know what I'm saying?
Come on, Taz.
I've never had to deal with walking into nothing like that because I don't do streams disparaging women like that.
Come on, bro.
In totality. Now, it's some women that I get at, but this throwing a blanket over women and talking to them as a group, I've never thought that was a good idea. You know what I'm saying? And so when you do that,
right?
And you make these.
So Taz, I do agree with you saying he talking to him in a group because that's what the women do to the men too. They always wrangle us up in one big hula hoop and they spit it on the whole generation of the black men on YouTube. Then if your ass got a little color to you, it's not melanin, dark skin, nigga, you ain't black. They're gonna tell you to find you another conversation. Like they really know something. Ain't worth the shit. I'm trying to tell you. But at the end of the day, if you know what, let me just press play.
These grandiose claims, somebody can clap right back at you with a statement like this. That was crazy. I don't agree with her saying that, but you walk into this when you're making these sweeping statements.
Taz, why don't you agree with her saying that? I definitely agree with her checking this nigga ass. Come on, bro. Look how you making them look, Taz. Look how you making them feel. Come on, man. This nigga dirty work. And everybody up there on payroll. Everybody. He paying for careers. He got a check coming to everybody up here, nigga. You better not be late. You better not get sick like Freezer. You better not. Nigga, your ass is good as gone. 86. And you through. Through. Yeah. It's gonna happen. What's up, Coach Rook? In the building. Shout out to my guy, Coach Rook, in the building.
As a married man.
Hey,
This is what
you can't sit here and say
we
that.
gonna leave.
But he get lost in the sauce, Taz, because he be forgetting he mad. That's what it be going. That's what be going on. I think, bro. He think he gonna come pimp everybody. He think he gonna come pimp everybody, Taz. That nigga been married since he was in high school. He ain't got no, man, he ain't used to dealing with women like that. But the ones he pay for, or my bad, employ, the ones he employ got to get down and lay down. And that's just what it is. That's what I think. That's what I think.
We're gonna leave because I was speaking in general.
Okay.
We're gonna leave my wife out of it.
Okay, let's leave her out. Any woman, any man.
And now he want to leave his wife out of it. But bro, you just tried to spill this same bull on them women up there, bro. So now when she spill it back on you, now you want to move to the other side of the field. Bro, this shit whack.
On the panel that has a wife or has any serious relationship or entertained a woman on a serious level, were they prostitutes to you?
Absolutely
I don't think
not.
so.
Absolutely.
Let's not try to make it seem like that just because a woman requires a man to be financially stable, which is literally the bare minimum. A man.
But why aren't you financially stable? Why does the man have to be?
Wait, slow down, sis, because nobody said I wasn't. I
never said you were.
We got a big climbing going on.
She
climbing.
She getting a bigger paycheck.
Because again, this is
she getting a bigger paycheck. Didn't nobody say nothing about her being not financially or none of that shit. But she jumped out there because she's a drag chaser. She's a drag chaser. Come on, bro. She chased, bro. Come on, bro. She jumped out there and risked her whole career in life to just say some stupid shit. Well, why ain't you financially stable, sis? What? She ain't even say that. So I'm saying, so you know she getting a bigger check out of the ones that's up there just running their mind. She had to defend her master, her boss. Yes, sir. Yes, a master boss. Yes, a master.
Why I had to bow out the conversation. The women gonna fight each other now. What you need me to argue with it for? That was crazy right there. She finna climb. Let's go.
Really the bare minimum.
But why aren't you financially stable? Why does the man have to be?
Wait, slow down, sis, because nobody said I wasn't. I never
said you were. I'm just saying.
Right, but what you're saying has.
Oh my! You just said, well, why aren't you financial? The fuck? That's what you just said, crazy ass woman. Bro, this shit got to stop, bro. We got to start calling this shit out, bro. Because if not, this shit is going to go unbothered.
Nothing to do with what I'm saying right now. So just relax until I'm finished. What I'm saying is this. It's okay for a woman who is established, since we need to do that, to a woman that is established, that has it together. All she's asking is for the man that she entertains is to meet her where she is. It's okay that a woman only wants to date a man that is financially stable, that has it together. Now, on the flip side of that, there may be women out here who feel like they don't have to have nothing to get a rich man. And guess who created that standard? Men did. Men decided that as long as I got money and as long as I got means, I can go to the Walmart and get a woman that ain't got shit as long as she's beautiful. Y'all created that standard.
That's just a man moving in purpose, though.
No, wait, let me.
Wow.
He said that's just a man moving in purpose.
That's crazy. Bro.
Well, again, that's the foundation of what I'm saying today. when you say men created that, that's what YouTube certainly created. I can keep
What's
it
up,
on
Frizzle?
YouTube, right? We don't even have to go out into society. And that's just,
YouTube
it
fucked our
needs to
heads
be
up.
understood that
Could never.
fighting that point is not a good idea, because it is a good point, but I can imagine it's gonna go up because niggas don't like to hear the truth.
Finish. So all I'm saying is this: don't call it prostitution just because a woman wants a man who has his shit together. You shouldn't want women out here with broke niggas who don't even have a purpose for their own life. You shouldn't be encouraging women.
I don't even got shit.
I'm
Y'all
just
at
saying,
the bottom of the barrel. You the worst. Listen, wait. Black women in general are at the bottom of the fucking totem pole. They the brokest. They the most in debt. How the most poverty stricken?
Wow. Did y'all hear that, ladies and gentlemen? Black women are at the bottom of the totem pole. Y'all the most broken. Did you hear what he said? Did you hear what he said, ladies and gentlemen? Boy, y'all on that bullshit, boy. Say I'm lying. You see what's going on? Yeah.
Group of women gonna be the ones that got the highest standards.
The most poverty-stricken group of women. See, you know, I would love to see this argument play out with a debate, right? And I wouldn't even want to be the debater. I would want to see Anton Daniels debate a woman on this topic, though.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's the problem, is like there aren't enough conversations with women that are prepared to have a conversation, but then also in the right setting. Because women go on there, they argue all the time. Some of them sound intelligent. Some of them might be able to best him in an actual debate. But because you're on his platform and he can control the narratives, it's often not going to work out in the favor of the woman debating him. You know what I'm saying? So again, you're in your comfort zone debating this, and it's kind of not cool because now it turns into straight outright attacks.
I don't got shit.
What are you talking about?
What y'all talking about?
How many women do you know in your circle are in poverty?
Listen, you need to get with whoever will take all that.
Women, are they in poverty?
Hold on.
We're gonna be disingenuous though. We're gonna be disingenuous.
Come on.
He said y'all need to get with whoever's gonna take y'all at this point.
Wow.
Now again, I would argue that the sisters ain't gonna agree with that, fam.
Yeah, they're not gonna agree with that, Taz. I'm with you 100,000%, my guy. I'm with you 100,000%, my guy. They not going for that bullshit. It's cornball shit. Come on, man. That's cornball shit right there, DG. Let's go.
Just throwing them to the wolves and saying good luck. But again, I've heard that argumentation before, and those of us who have been around the day ones, maybe even the day 2s and 3s, have heard some of that. You know what I'm saying? We on day 4 now.
Hold on real quick. What's up? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
What's going on?
Good evening.
What's going on with you? All right?
Yeah, I'm okay. How you doing?
I'm pretty cool. Pretty excited.
Oh. What's going on? What you excited about?
Just I just feel like, I don't know. I just got an exciting vibe on it. I just feel excited something will happen.
Okay. I
That's about it.
like that.
What's up, Miss Bella in the building? What's up, Miss Bella in the building? Shout out to the Top Mall gang in the building, man. Everybody in the building. Frizzle Frost, god damn it, in the building. Cooler, man. Just watching Taz break down the breakdown. You know what I'm saying? So we can shake down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Taz kind of going in on this shit with these women and Anton. This shit's insane. Like, and I'm just kind of I've been cooking. Like, cause this shit don't make no sense. Like, this nigga here and these women be caping for this nigga because they on their payroll. Like for real. These bitter betties on YouTube. Nah, bitter betties is the ultimate word. You ain't lying. Bitter betties is crazy word. Bitter betties. Why you change the thing?
I didn't change anything.
Oh, okay. The thing changed. But now let's get back to it though. Let's get back to it. Oh shit.
And so I want to make sure y'all understand that there's a vault, a sealed vault with all of this information in it that I don't even use or play anymore. But the record must reflect that it is there. And there is a history of people talking exactly like this. And that history is the history I'm referring to as I use this content now to say, wow, look where we are, fam. Wow. Like, I mean, we've come a long way to get right back here where now women are in the conversation on the panels being told you ain't worth nothing but $5. Y'all remember that one? That was a wonderful, wonderful stream. I had a lot of fun with that one. Not just because every woman in the chat sent me $5, right? That was nice of y'all to do that day.
Man, can y'all send Drip $5? Everybody in the chat, Cash App, $ Drip on the beat. Send me $5. Send me $5. Let's see who loved me, man. Let's see who loved me, man. Send me $5, man.
But that illustrated just that stream, because if anybody was here and recalls sending that $5 that day of Black Women's Worth, if you recall that stream from back 4-5 years ago, the issue was men were claiming Black women ain't worth shit, and their own.
And I bet every nigga that was claiming that shit was probably hurt, buckle, backed up, divorced, just got a hate for women, probably don't even like women, probably in the closet. What you think, Shanique?
And married. I throw them in there too. They still like that spewing that bullshit.
So it's good you say that, right? It's so live that you just said what you said, right? About and married, right? Why does it seem like this shit's so strong? This shit hurt every time I inhale this motherfucker. Why does it seem like most married niggas are they the one that's mad? Why do Black men tell other Black men don't get married, Shanique? What you think?
I think that is, the men. I don't know. I mean, because it's hard for me to answer that as not being the person that's going through it. I'm just on the outside looking in, but I feel like some of it is them.
If I said a woman, would it be better, or just?
No, I'm just saying, like, whatever I'm saying, of course, is the outside looking in, but I feel like a lot of it is them trauma bonding and trying to associate themselves with a demographic of people that they aren't a part of. I feel like some of them are projecting, and they think that because they're not happy within their relationship, that other people not happy. Some of them, I feel like, are just jumping on the bandwagon, and they think that saying that type of stuff is cool, or they'll gain from it some type of way.
So, okay.
What up, Miss Bella?
I fucking lost my train of thought hitting this goddamn comment. God damn it. Okay. So I asked you, why would men tell other men not to get married, right? That's what I asked you. That what you answered to?
Yeah,
trying to catch my thought.
I gave you 3 answers. I said 1, because they're trauma bonding with things.
Oh, there you go. Stop. There you go. So do you think majority of these relationships are trauma bond?
Yeah.
Wow. Damn, I can't play my soundboard. My mic fucked up. I don't know why it's not playing through my thing, but I had to figure that out later. But wow.
Yeah, you have to be careful when you meet somebody while you're going through something.
Wow. So majority of the relationships do, and I ain't talking about just black, just people. Period.
Yeah, just people. Period.
Or
It's
trauma
good to meet people when you're in a good space, because when you're experiencing some form of trauma, you're already vulnerable.
I feel you. I feel you. I feel you.
And people can play on that.
What's up, Kojak? The biggest. What's up, boy? Oh shit. My bad.
What up, Kojak?
What's up, my guy, Kojak 313, the great in the building. Get down and get put down type shit. I just be thinking people just, when people ask people about marriage, like a lot of that shit is so coded. Like you just don't know what the fuck can happen at any moment in your marriage. You just don't know. A lot of these motherfuckers don't tell them what didn't happen on the bad side. It's only like some little mild shit because people don't want everybody in their business. But at the end of the day, I think sometimes it's just best to just keep your motherfucking business to yourself. What you think?
I'm the complete opposite. I'm an open book. Like, you don't have to worry about me keeping those secrets because I got diarrhea of the mouth. And I'm going to tell you everything you asked, everything you didn't ask, everything that you want to know, everything that I want you to know, everything that just is everything.
But wait, how you know that nigga want to know what you talking about?
I don't, but I don't know. And that's just a reaction to me.
That can be a gift and a curse.
With people that I feel are phony, right? And it's like, nah, I'm not. You don't have to read between the lines with me. You're going to know exactly what it is.
Yeah, but I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, but I'm just saying, like, that was just my way of being authentic. Like, I'm going to tell you what I'm thinking. And, do what you want with it. But I'm going to tell you, so at least you know. So nothing is a surprise to you.
I don't know about that. So, like, I think that shit can open up a can of worms that you ain't trying to open up, man. I'm just saying, like, everybody don't be wanting to know all that extra shit. I mean, and then you got some that love that shit. You got some that's, like, grateful for that type of woman.
I mean, I understand that it's not going to be everybody's cup of tea. I was just, like, I was raised where if you can't talk about it, then you need to do something to change that, because clearly you feel some type of way about it. But you should be able to hold yourself accountable and own up, or living your truth type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, it is what it is.
Let me ask you this. If we had to be held accountable with like monetary, like it would be a fee to be held accountable. Do you think should it get better?
No.
What? And you had to pay it?
People would try to find loopholes and ways around dodging paying it.
But I'm just saying though, like it'll be like in like the first goddamn amendment type shit.
And then how would we be able to classify things? That's when the waters get a little muddy because
and you trying to move the goalpost though. You trying to move the goalpost. I mean, we know that's gonna happen, right? We know niggas scammer jammer, they gonna try to jump through the hoops and everything. I'm just randomly, just a general question, just off the top of your dome, just like maybe so, maybe not.
Yeah, if people had to pay a fine if they got caught lying or some shit like that.
Well, yeah. Like being held accountable. Like anybody do some bullshit.
Assuming you're being held accountable for anything.
Well. See, of course it'll be stipulations. You know what I'm saying? Of course it'll be stipulations, and that's what be the scammers and the loopholes will come in right there and there because of a stipulation, right? So we know that's gonna be manipulated. But at the end of the day, it's just say in a world that everybody making at least 30,000, and you do some bullshit and you got to be held accountable. Nigga, but it's gonna have to cost you like maybe $50 every time, $100 every time, because Coach Prime charging his players now, nigga. He charging his player. If you miss practice, it costs $5,000. If you don't do treatment, $2,000. If you miss film, $500. If you don't go to goddamn medical to get wrapped up in shit, that's another $1,000. It's like 25, 30 rules. If you don't go to class, $2,000. If you miss film, $1,500. If you miss practice, it's $5,000.
That's how it is at Bethune-Cookman College in Florida. In the band, if you on scholarship,
Yeah, nah, for
When you
real.
come to band rehearsal late, yeah, they tapping them pockets.
I'm trying to tell you. That'll make your ass get in line. I'm talking about attention. You don't think so?
But see, that's the situation where like he has control over their finances, right? He
Man,
could touch it before
I
they
don't
get
know.
it, right?
I don't know, Shanigga. I don't know.
Because
And
I
goddamn,
feel like it's different if I could take it before you get your money versus
see, I
you
don't
getting
know.
your money and then owing me a bill.
See, I
And then
don't
what
know.
about the people that don't have a job? What happens to them?
Right. Well,
I'm
see,
sorry,
you know,
I'm being too.
no. Now you good because this is like something that need to be talked about. They got the NIL money. Now I don't know how much every player starts off with. I don't know how they get it. I don't even know how that shit generate. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, back in the day, like what? No, sir. Do you take some money? Your ass is banned. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So now that they can get NIL, I don't know how it generates. As far as like
because I was just thinking about the legalities of him being able to take his money off the top without them having to just pay him back.
And it'll make sense or a cool little assumption to just say, well, all the players got scholarship money. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know.
Yeah, see, that's the scenario I was thinking of, which is why I brought up Bethune-Cookman. Because if it's scholarship money, then yeah, he could touch that. And he can hold that over their head because it's money they ain't got yet. But yeah, like just with the average people, my concern would be holding them accountable to the money that they owe.
GK say if your absence goes unnoticed, you shouldn't be there no way. Some people are placeholders. Nah, it's real. He said something about wow, not high school people. See, man, that's gonna blow these kids' heads up, man. Oh, that's gonna blow these kids' heads up. NIL for high school is crazy work. Crazy work. You think them kids can handle that shit, nigga? High schoolers?
No, but at that age, their parents are gonna have a hand.
Yeah, but what if they ain't got good parents? What if their parents fuck their money up? Then what? How that shit gonna work? You know what I'm saying?
That'll be a lesson that they'll learn early in life. I don't know.
Nah, it's got to be some type of legality.
I would hope that if they're in that type of position, you know, they were taught certain morals and values and work ethics from their parents or supported and encouraged by them, you know, to where they would, you know, want to do what's in the best interest of the kids. But yeah, it's something you should ask parents out there for sure. So I don't know. Because I mean, if that's their child, like what would they be able to legally do? Be like, nobody could touch it until the kid turned 18?
I don't know.
Is that how that works, Kojak?
That's a good question. I don't know. That's a good point. I don't know.
Because I don't think they're going to make them have to wait for it. But if they do, that kind of sucks a little bit. Like, then you finna drop all this money into an 18-year-old hand? Like, is that any better? Like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if they don't have parents or have the type of parents that'll just, you know, blow the money. Sounds like the kids get the money directly. No control by the parents, no trust fund. Oh.
Child.
Huh.
Only worth $5, and they had the entire space of men saying it was worth, black women only were worth $5 and blah blah. It was just, you know, it was a different time in the space where these men truly did let how they feel show publicly. You know what I'm saying? Because now same dudes on here going at Anton, who's saying what I've heard at least half of them say. You know what I'm saying? The people, I'm just scrolling through the videos, and again, I'm doing the algorithm thing, so we're gonna talk about Anton, but I'm just not going to give y'all the type of credit y'all want in the space of going against Anton. It's only a couple people, fam, that again, would have even called y'all out, let alone those who participated. You know what I'm saying? So this ain't nothing I ain't heard. Y'all ain't worth shit. Don't nobody want y'all. Black women are the least desired. Oh, we got the clips, all of that from years ago, fam. We could put together a whole 10-minute clip of maybe 18 people different saying it in different ways. This is an old talking point, but still relevant somehow.
Standards. Y'all don't got shit.
What are you talking about?
What y'all talking about?
How many women do you know in your circle are in poverty?
Listen, y'all need to get with whoever will take y'all.
Women, are they in poverty?
Hold on.
We're gonna be disingenuous though. We're gonna be disingenuous.
Come on now.
Y'all need to get with whoever.
You know that's not true for the majority.
Y'all need to know the same way that you asked Ari to be quiet when you was talking. I'm gonna extend that same courtesy back to you. Y'all need to take what y'all can get. Y'all don't have nothing. Y'all a bunch of single baby mamas that don't have nothing.
Damn, this nigga sound worse than the president. Damn, nigga, how you feel? Like some shit on the street?
Hell no, because I'm not listening to him.
I mean, I'm just saying. How you?
But that is some bullshit though. Like what? It's like, you know,
what?
I can understand as far as things change over time. And your options will change over time for everybody, male or female. The things that you go through in life and the changes that occur as a result of it, you know, that's going to have an effect on your dating pool. So I understand the foundation of what he's saying, but I just don't agree with the context in which he's saying it. And like, I just, nah, bro.
Living Humming said that man sound worse than Fresh and Fit, man.
Yeah, because it's like, y'all just a whole bunch of baby mamas running around. Like, man, people are fucked up in general, walking around with all kind of trauma and baggage. And you know what I'm saying? It's up to the right person that fuck with them enough to deal with it. Not deal with it like, you know what I'm saying, like that, like accepting them cheating like shit. But I'm just saying, like, to be able to, you know, work through that.
Or they a bit much. But, nah, what you said? The last part. What you said?
Listen.
What you said? The last part.
I don't remember. I'm alright, but something about something, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry because
I actually didn't hear you.
What was Anthony talking about again? But yeah, no, I understand what he's trying to say. I just don't agree with the context of which he said it. I just think it really should be boiled down to, you know, as you progress through life, you need to realistically assess where you are and the options that you have available to you, and you need to choose from that. And not necessarily just throw everything away just because it doesn't necessarily fit the mold that you're looking for.
Coach J made a good point. He said every last one of us is effed up in some way. Ain't none of us perfect, including him.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier too. Yeah. Like everybody walking around with some type of trauma or some type of baggage, you know, that they're dealing with. And, you know, as people come into their life.
That's why I really just, bro, like niggas be on this mug with motives and intentions, and bro, I be chilling until some blunt shit just happened right here on the stream in my face, and I'm still kind of like low key chill. You know what I'm saying? But like, I just don't let these niggas bother me like that. Like, nigga, I'm good at whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, hey, nigga, we can Jones, we can go low, we can go to hell, whatever. But I'm not finna let you bother me. Like, I'm gonna click the X and go back my lonely way. I'm gonna make some goddamn meat chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side. And get what? You still gonna be on the internet mad doing the most. I'm telling you. And I'm gonna get back on the next day and see your dumb ass. I'm still gonna do my regular show. I'm telling you, them niggas hate that shit. I don't, like you know what's I be really trying to figure out why niggas just don't. They don't want to be my friend, man.
You know what though? I ain't even gonna hold you. Like there is one person in particular that I noticed has disappeared and is bothering me. Like, where you at?
Who?
But yeah, like I don't know, like I used to feel that same way growing up. Like, you know, I'm a vibe. Like, but it's like a learning curve. I don't know, for lack of a better phrase, for me. Like, I could understand how when you first meet me, it may rub you the wrong way if you're not accustomed to my personality type.
Yeah, but like it's kind of weird to me. I don't know. Like I be like, bro, why do you niggas mad with me? What I did to them? I don't even know how.
It don't even have to be a reason though.
Yeah, they just dry hate. It's crazy, right? Like, or either like, man, that nigga stole one of the women that be over here. How I do that? They just came to the show. You know what I'm saying? That should be weird as hell. I be like, bro, y'all niggas is now if you ain't Anton Daniels or whoever else pay they structured panelists, I don't want to hear none of that shit. They came because they wanted to come, not because I said don't come back over here on no bullshit like that. Like, clearly it was niggas over here making up shit to try to set me up to get kicked off YouTube. And then when it didn't work, the nigga came back and apologized or said that he was lying. See what I'm saying? But like, you did all that for nothing. It don't make no sense. Like, I would never give you that much time in the world. Not on this internet. I'm sorry.
It was crazy. I didn't mean to interject, but that was crazy because he said it with like a laughing emoji. Like, yeah, we could sit back and laugh about it now. And it's like, nah, nigga, you still look weird for that.
No,
like,
nigga, I don't fuck with you.
What?
I still don't fuck with you. Hell nah. I'm telling you. You I ain't gonna even call you that word. I'm just gonna I'm good. I ain't got to, but you know what I'm saying? But you had a field day trying to go make everybody else not, yeah, man, you gotta watch him. Like, why? Why you gotta watch him? What I did? Nigga, you don't know me. But it'd be funny because it'd be like some shit that I've never heard before. You know what I'm saying? It'd be some shit I've never heard before. Like, what? I'm like, so you actually believe that shit? Man, that nigga said you should. Why you ain't just ask me, bro? A whole year go by. Man, that nigga said, man, you wasn't fucking with it. Fucking with what? Like, nigga, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. People hear one statement and just take off with it. Yeah, they said Drip did it, so nigga, Drip did it. What? And then when I show receipts and proof, it's just like, oh, what now? It don't have no value to it.
Man, when I tell you people go think what they want to think though, and that's why in those situations I'm not even gonna ask. Like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody be like, yeah, don't fuck with that nigga. I'm not gonna be like, why? Like, I don't even want to hear it. I don't even care to hear it. Like, just all right, have a good day. Type shit.
That's why I don't know.
Y'all broke, dusty, in debt.
Damn, the black women broke, dusty, and in debt. Wow.
Okay.
Who gonna get offended by that tonight? Let's see.
Bunch of broke baby mamas that don't have nothing. Hold on, let's do these one by one. Cause somebody might think he cooking.
Nothing. Y'all a bunch of single baby mamas that don't have nothing.
A bunch of single baby mamas that don't have nothing. Have I heard that before? Yes, absolutely. Oh, yeah. And even though they may have taken your videos down, or you took your videos down, or you started a new channel and, you know what I'm saying, you rebuilding your image, I get it. But what I'm saying,
do you see the raccoon though? Like that whole platinum. I'm like, wow.
Broad chasers.
Broad chasers is insanity work.
But it's crazy because it's like now I feel like I'm about to have a chalk moment. But like, why do we? Yeah, a chocolate earth moment. Like, why we got to sit here and talk about the loud minority? Why not big up the majority of women that's out there doing their motherfucking thing?
Y'all deserve it, allegedly.
It just happened to have, you know what I'm saying? Because I do give people grace, because it's like, okay, yeah, the young and dumb, I gotta give a little credence to that, because when you young, you are dumb, and you do shit different at 18 that you would do at 38. Like, you learn and you grow and you mature. So I'm not gonna expect for you to have the same standards that you did when you were, you know, a snot-nosed teenager. Like, I don't know.
Well, I mean, if you repeat the same shit, you know.
I get that part now. That's what I was saying, the loud minority, though. Or do y'all feel like that's the majority? You feel like the majority of women out here just doing the same thing over and over again, making mistakes? Do you think that it's really some solid women out there holding it down, doing what they're supposed to do?
I definitely think it's some solid women out there holding it down. Because I might actually have some that's just sitting in the layer. You know what I'm saying? I'm just still thinking and just, you know, I got my exit papers out still at the same time. So, you know, but that shit take time to figure out if you got something that's goddamn cement. You know what I'm saying? But I respect the process to find out.
No, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, do you think that the women that ain't shit are the majority?
I don't know, Slicker. Like, I don't know the majority of women, but
I feel like the majority of women, and I'm sorry to overspeak, but I just want to say real quick, I feel like the majority of women, you know, probably have situations where they were younger. And, you know, a lot of them only have one kid. Or kids by one man. But that's just my opinion. I don't know the stats. Go ahead.
You said that you think most women only got kids with one man?
No, I'm saying, like, I think the majority of women are like decent women that just made some mistakes. And, you know, and I don't want to call children mistakes, but I'm saying they made some mistakes in life that led to them having children before they were ready. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that I think that they are growing and being better. Now, do I think it's a lot of the, you know, Kendra G type women out there? Yeah, but I don't think that represents the majority of us. Or am I delusional? That's what I'm saying. Like, the women you see on Kendra G, and no shade to anybody that's ever been on Kendra G, if you watch it, like, I don't mean it like that, but I'm just saying, like, y'all know what I'm saying. The bulk of them, it's a type that you usually find on there. And I'm like, I don't think that represents everybody.
I don't represent none of us, if you ask me. Like, man, people gon' Kendra G. They gonna do the Kendra G. They gonna be crazy. They gonna be slow. They gonna do the stupidest stories. I think it's built for that. Just to see black women really degrade other black women.
I get that. I'm just saying, do you think that represents the majority of us? Because
I don't think.
For him to say, for Anton to say that statement like that and blanket us all.
No,
and I'm saying, I'm a black woman.
What he's saying, no.
With children.
But what you saying, because you keep adding shit, but what he's saying, no.
You just saying it's a bunch of single baby mamas with
I'm saying no. I'm saying no to that.
But yeah, that's all I hear him saying. And I'm just like, bro, like, you gotta stop it.
No, but wait, but then you asked me, do you think that's a majority of women like doing that shit? I said no.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, my bad.
No, I was just reiterating what I'm just talking about Anton at this point. Like, I had to put it back on him. Like, how could he say that? Like, bruh, don't do that. That's just like me saying, yeah, because all these niggas out here ain't shit. They ain't nothing but dogs, and they ain't got no jobs and no cars. Like, I can't blanket everybody like that, because I don't think that the majority of men are like that. I think that the majority of men are just average, and that's why ain't nobody checking for them. But I think that the majority of men, you know, are pretty decent in life to where they're not just the scum.
But Shanika, you can be an average great nigga though. What you mean?
Yeah.
You don't think so?
Yeah.
What the hell you talking about then?
I'm saying I don't think that I said for me to say like all men are dogs or all men are trash, or I was saying that I don't think that that would be fair because I don't think that the majority of men are ain't shit niggas or pookies. I just think that pookies are a loud minority. Thank you, Shice. It's like why they single baby mama? Like clearly two of them had the baby, and where the other person at? We just gonna absolve them just because they dipped? Yeah, it's some situations where women may not necessarily make it easy for a man to want to stick around. Okay, but that's still not the majority of us. Like, I don't know. That shit do suck though. Like,
It's what you mean?
Like the woman got to get the bad rep because she didn't send the baby back to Jesus. But if she would have sent the baby back to Jesus, then she would have got a bad rep for that too, because they're against that. So
Send
it's like,
the baby back to Jesus.
you don't want me to send the baby back to Jesus, but then when I keep the baby, if he chooses not to stay around, it's gonna be like my fault because I should have known that he wasn't gonna stay around. So what Shiesty Bub say, why are they single baby mamas? They made the babies alone. It's like that shit, like I don't think that it's clicking. With a lot of men, they don't understand that. Like, nah, like somebody else decided to say F them kids. Literally.
You see a Vixen forever say, are they minority or made the majority? But that is the BS that sells. Anton, I guess it's okay. I'm gonna say funk ass knows what he is doing.
I feel like he's rage baiting.
Who?
Anton, like I'm gonna say some bullshit that I know I'll piss him off.
Yeah, like to like a solid nigga. That's what it kind of comes off as. Like it's giving like content. It's not giving nothing that's solid or like something he really standing on. Shanique, if you've been married to your high school sweetheart all your life, bro, you ain't used to no women, bro.
Just vicariously through your single friends.
That's what I'm saying. This nigga is not getting boxed. I don't think like that. Dog. Some of them will go, but the some that know what's going on, like, man, they see that nigga pussy ass wave. I'm telling you, this nigga is not, bro. Every allegation he got on the internet was on some weird shit. What?
You said it was all of the weird shit?
Yeah. You don't think so?
I don't know all of the allegations, so.
What's the chick name?
I know about this situation with Corey and Mecca.
No, the goddamn 60 got his chick and all that shit. Like it was I think the what he said, I said something earlier, Danica Marie, all that weird ass shit. Yeah, nigga Anton got allegations. No bullshit. And matter of fact, I watched. I think it was Taz shit. They was saying, I think they did a stream on that shit. The chick, Danica Marie and or just not Danica Marie, but 60 guys did a stream on that shit. Crazy work. She say, "Fuck yourselves." Look at Jerry Springer. Nah, that's a fact.
That is a fact.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, if I was a drama field ass niggas like everybody saying, bro, I would have 100 people here too.
Yeah.
Easy. Niggas be like, Drip, I don't know why, bro, your shit just hovered 20, 30. I'm like, bro, hey, bro, I don't know neither. But I just keep doing me. That's just what I do. But you'll see nigga JP have 200. That nigga on straight fuckery. Everything is for the goddamn phone and for the views and looks. Yeah. I'm just really just doing me. Cause they say this is played. Nah, for sure. And bro, if it worked for you, work for you. I got some old, like, I guess I got to learn something different.
Nah. Well, I'm sorry. You do what you want to do, but if you gonna be on that type of bullshit,
What? So what you gonna leave? Just
You
like a regular stereotype.
No EBT princess. No, I'm not taking that route.
EBT princess.
Yeah, because I'm saying like will people be using those grifter angles just for shock value? Like,
But why would I go to EBT though? That's
I was
wild.
just using that as an example because that's the one that he used.
Well, I'm saying you called yourself the EBT princess. Is that something that you be having dreams about, being the EBT princess?
Oh, rice head. Fucking dream. I should. Give me four stacks a month. But I'm good.
EBT, yeah, she tweaking BT. That's what I said. Like that shit sound wild. Like where did that come from? Like nigga, ain't nobody say shit about it. On your ass.
It's the real, fam. The only reason why I would argue people like Anton even grew because he was saying this type shit. And this is what's not being called out right now. While I hear everything else. Oh, he did this. Anton did that. Anton. But there's just not enough focus on, I hire black women. I'm married to a black woman. But then turn around and shit on black women in ways in which, again, you can't come back and cover that up by saying I hired one or 10. Like, what are we doing?
Come on.
Y'all broke, dusty, in debt.
Broke, dusty, in debt.
Ooh, but you married a black woman. So what does it say about your wife, sir? Is she broke, dusty, and in debt too? We need to know, Mr. Daniels. We need to know. Is your wife broke, dusty, and in debt? Since you saying all black women are broke, dusty, and in debt. Because I be hating when people try to single out just their own. Nah, nigga, you can't single out your own. You said all black women, so that means your wife broke, dusty, and in debt, nigga. I'll wait. Okay, I'm bored.
As a collective group of women. And I'm just not in favor of talking about black women like that because I don't want to.
And then you mad because Corey Holcomb on your wife too. That's wild work, bro. Hypocrisy at its finest. You got to pick a side, G.
Hear no shit like that about black men. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I tried okay, I'm going to talk about black men the same way they talking about black women. That don't work. You know what I mean? Challenging them at the levels that they coming at, it gave me a bad name. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you gonna come at black women like that? Well, bet I'm gonna come at black men like that. That didn't help me none. And it truly was a strategy to kind of clap back at these dudes and make them see what they were saying and whatnot. But in reality, it turned more about me actually saying those things. And now I'm attacking black men. Now I'm a black male hater because I'm calling out men who say things like this. And I think the space is more palatable for that type of content now, which is wonderful. That means I won. That means you're all following me now. That means you're all following the framework and blueprint I set for this bitch. So don't never forget that. Don't never forget that I'm being nice in allowing you all to pretend like you care about this topic. Like you all didn't support Anton Daniels, his type, his strategies.
I'm telling you, that boy Corey Love say he birthed and burped you niggas. Come on, man. Alumni. He birthed and burped you niggas. Everybody, you know what? You know what somebody told me? They was like, Drip, all these niggas got channels off Anton. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn. I'm like, what you mean? She say, all the niggas that Anton then came across, them niggas got channels because of Anton. All them niggas probably wanted to work with him. All them niggas was under that nigga at some point in time. All them niggas was like in the chat niggas, all that shit. I'm like, damn, for real? Because these niggas be acting like they built their own shit. Real shit. I know I didn't build my own shit the way it is. Shit, Barry said, no, they didn't. It seems like every nigga that work with Anton got smoked. What you think, Shanika? You think that's a pattern that we seeing, or is it just it is what it is? Like, you know, they couldn't wait to get the one up on the nigga.
I don't know. It could be a little bit of both. And I mean, I thought that's what I heard people saying. Like a lot of the people that are out came from the Fight Club or whatever. Like, you know, that's where they built the audience, and that's why you see a lot of the same people in a lot of their audiences, because that's how, you know, they knew each other. But as far as like with him beefing with everybody, yeah, he might be an ain't shit ass nigga, or, you know, maybe they just want to take him down because he feeling himself a little too much.
Or they know that nigga more than he know himself sometimes because he done lost himself on the internet. And they got clips of all the shit that he done told. So that's what I be saying. Like, these niggas don't be forgetting. They don't be forgetting shit. At all. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. They'll pull their clips out on your ass.
Mm-hmm.
But didn't you say this? And clearly this nigga Anton talking big shit about black women, but he a Christian.
I'll pull up some clips from a stream that you deleted from your page.
Come on.
Everything he did, nigga, don't make me go through and start pointing out the motherfucking super chats and shit that he was getting from you niggas.
What's up, Walter?
The support on the back end he was getting them, and like I say, just the years of the same old talking points. That's actually a good thing at this point that a lot of you have moved on. Most of you don't sound like this anymore. But I wonder what y'all reasoning is for going at him. Right? Because, you know, I've never done the enemy of my enemy is my friend shit. Fuck all you niggas. Right? If you ain't pulling up here to say, Taz, I'm sorry, nigga, fuck you. Right? You niggas is frauds. You niggas are still pretenders. You niggas to me are still Anton Daniels, but you don't have to reveal yourselves. And I know it, fam, and y'all know it. Which is why a lot of you are terrified when you see me type in your chat. I suggest you don't be. Don't set me off. Let's continue.
Y'all don't even know how to fucking think for yourselves.
Oh, wow.
And that y'all me tooing and everything that everybody else do. Not y'all the fucking natural bodies. Now y'all all built like ants.
Oh.
Oh shit, not an ant, bro. Nigga, let me find out you built like an ant.
I ain't built like no fucking ant.
Ants, nigga, that's funny as fuck. I ain't gonna hold you. It's funny. Nigga, why you say damn? Not an ant, bro. That is hilarious, nigga. An ant for real? That's wild work. I'll be damn.
Women built like ants don't have natural bodies. Oh yeah.
And everything that everybody else do. Not y'all the fucking natural bodies. Now y'all all built like ants because you getting BBLs and you didn't even need it.
Wow.
Getting BBLs and didn't even need it. I don't know. I'm not necessarily saying they did or didn't need it, but I mean, if a woman feels she needs a BBL or wants a BBL, I do think men are overly invested in the BBL conversation. Like I keep hearing y'all, but I don't know. I'm not impressed, fam. Like some of that stuff is like y'all created this standard of women being fine with a fat ass and all of this. And now you're running from those standards. The same men who was on here escalating the conversation, elevating everything about, let's say, I don't know, Kim Kardashian. Man, my clips are amazing, fam. Don't make me start pulling them out. I'm just saying. Niggas ain't had no problems with BBLs when Kim Kardashian was running around with hers.
Come on.
I got the proof of that. But now all of a sudden everybody's anti-BBL and they hate BBLs and oh my God, BBL, yeah. Yuck.
I never liked BBL. I ain't gonna hold you.
Keep playing, fam. These Kim Kardashianers. That's all I can call y'all. Kim Kardashianers. Because you certainly didn't have a problem with BBLs back then, but now suddenly, out of the blue, every time I look up, somebody like, ew, look at that BBL. Ew, she has a BBL. But when it was Kim Kardashian, she didn't change, because the last I remember, black women have a big fucking mouth.
Or try, or
the BBL.
That y'all me tooing and everything that everybody else do. Not y'all the fucking natural bodies. Now y'all all built like ants because you getting BBLs and you didn't even need it. The only thing asked y'all to do, only thing niggas ever asked y'all to do was get in the fucking gym or make some effort or try.
Like he crashing that, nigga. He telling y'all what y'all need to do. Because guess what? He the new woman in charge. Up and down.
Try to come without a fucking head cap on every single night so that a nigga can actually think he can envision possibly liking your ass past a year.
Wow. Nigga, do you hear what this old nigga talking about?
Try by.
He on y'all necks, nigga. He on y'all necks, nigga. Wow.
Ain't on my neck. He outside my door. On the outside trying to get in, because no.
But he at the door.
What I'm asking you to do is just go to the gym and nigga.
Oh no, nigga.
Just go find somebody that already goes to the gym. Don't take somebody else and try to force them to go to the gym.
What's up, Q? You say Nicki Minaj made BBL popular. She got it. She got it. She's stripper culture. Lord Jesus. What you think?
I don't know if I want to put that on her per se, but she definitely influenced.
Man, but you know what? The ones that started it then changed that motherfucker about 3 times.
They've been doing BBLs for a very long time. I think since like the 60s or like, I want to say in like the 60s, they started doing them.
The 60s?
Yeah, they started doing them a long time ago. It's just now becoming something that is like a trend and affordable because of all these people out here. Because you could be a doctor of any sort and then go back and get an extra certification, and you could be a plastic surgeon and do BBLs and all this other stuff.
That's wild.
You could be a whole ass dentist. Like, but yeah, like, so because that's like a growing trend. You have more plastic surgeons. Now, it was a while since I looked this up, so somebody want to fact check me, they can. But yeah, it was like a trend in plastic surgeons at one point. I remember reading that, like, damn.
Yeah, I mean, we knew that because that's when niggas started making loopholes and putting, fix it flat in these whole booty.
And people started getting them care credits.
Yeah, my little homegirl was a plug for that shit.
I have a few co-workers that use their care credit to get their body done.
Yeah, niggas ain't paying that shit back. Fucking their credit up. That's why. Okay, let me see. Cosmetic surgeons get seen as doing arts and crafts in the medical field. Damn.
Yeah, that's what I say. You could just go and get like a little certification and bomb, you're a plastic surgeon. Like,
wow.
You don't even know what you're doing. It's not even something that's medically necessary. What are you doing? You just arts and crafts for sure. That's dead on.
Lord Jesus.
Like, just try. Just do something different. But y'all can't even do that. Y'all got a big fucking mouth. Y'all talk a lot. Y'all don't add value into nobody's life. You got a fucking bunch of debt. You vote the wrong way.
Damn, he going.
Damn, Shanika. Y'all got a bunch of debt and y'all vote the wrong way. Ooh. So, Shanika, let me ask you this. If we in a relationship and I vote Obama and you vote Trump, why is it a split?
Why is it a split?
Yeah. Why are you voting for Obama and I'm voting for Trump? And we one household.
I mean, I think we should be on the same wavelength.
No, I'm saying, what would be the reasons you think that we not? I mean, that we split?
It's something about their platform, or that you don't agree with.
But we supposed to be one band, one sound, right?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like we kind of should be on the same page. Like,
so what would be the reason that you would think that we split on the vote side, and we didn't come to no conclusion?
I don't know. Clearly, we have different values and perspectives on, what this country needs. But yeah, I think that's a conversation that should have been had. Like, what do we, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, I think that's one of those, conversations that you got to have early on. Like, what are your political views? What are your religious views? Just like, people that you got the women that go to church 6 days a week, but then you go date somebody that never go to church. Like, what? How did this start in the first place? Like, and then you go to try to make them go to church. Like, nah. So that's what I was saying. Like, as far as like the political values, I think that that's something that should be discussed early on, because that'll be a problem. Or at least
boys and girls sports, perhaps.
Boys and girls sports.
I can't stand her funk ass. The Bella with the bullshit.
Well, I don't know, because the candidates change over the years, so maybe we could be on the same page and then something change, right? Or something happened and we just randomly at odds.
Berg say one is a good. I'm guessing he's one to say go getter and one is a victim. This Bella, you ain't shit.
Yeah, we need to, if anything, just add a third category.
What you mean?
Women, men's sports, women's sports, and other sports. That's all inclusive of everything else. That way, if you don't identify as nothing, or because I think that's a thing, you could be both or be nothing or be the opposite, or whatever the case may be. Like, just have that third, tertiary branch. Well, no, it'll be fourth, because you have men, women, and then you have the disabled, and then you have the
ADS said I don't see nothing wrong with the opposites attract.
Yeah, I mean, I would hope that wouldn't be a deal breaker. Like, people divorcing their spouses over, who they voted for and stuff like that. That's a bit extreme for me.
Modi say now send their asses to the Special Olympics. This nigga ain't worth the fuck, nigga.
Listen, I'm not even gonna say what I was about to think. But
make sure I hit that like button, man. Make sure I hit the like button, man. We got a good, cooler crowd, a consistent crowd. I appreciate y'all so much for tuning in to us on a Sunday night. Appreciate y'all hit the like button, man. Support the show. $ drip on the beat. Everybody send me $2, man. Let's see if we can make that. If not, then I'll just have to just be lonely and sad. It's okay though. That's what y'all want. And so you can be a butterfly in their world, Lord.
For real, like, and that's why I still don't understand. Like, I feel like we owe Rachel Dolezal an apology.
Who the fuck is that?
That white lady that had that was posing as a black lady, and she was benefiting as a result of it, but she identified as black. And they chewed her up for that once they found out that wasn't the case. Because it's like, now you getting jobs that was meant for black people and opportunities meant for black women, and you ain't. And she like, but I am black. And they like, but no, you're not. I think we should be able to let her say she black. Okay.
Wow. You know what they're gonna say? I had to fight all my life for this. You just gonna give it to her? Motherfucker, yeah. Shit. That might be the problem. Shit, stop fighting. What if I said that, then what?
Yeah, look at this one.
Yeah.
My Lord, ADS. Issues men usually vote on economic-based opportunities and challenges. Okay.
What's up, Mimi? In the building, how you doing?
What up? Miss Mossy.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Appreciate you pulling up.
Yeah. He talking that shit.
Do something different, but y'all can't even do that. Y'all got a big fucking mouth.
Oh,
he hurt.
Black women have a big fucking mouth.
He a little upset.
Now, listen, fam, I'm not about to be the one to get on here and pretend like I ain't come on here and say black woman sphere. That bitch got a big mouth. You know what I'm saying? But my issue was always.
Shanika, Shiesty Bomb, crazy ass said, who has more voting power? Who you think?
Is more women? Well, I mean,
it's the new channel, Mimi. I'm sorry, sweetie. I'm so sorry, man. This the new channel. We had to, had to reconstruct some things. Oh shit, ADS back there. What's up, ADS?
What up at Drip? What up at Sneaker?
What's up, boy?
What up?
Besides the last time I came on your panel that y'all had a bunch of old niggas try to drag me down into the grave and people doubting.
Oh my God.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's not what it does, but
Frizzle Frost say when they say opposites attract, could that be the problem? Maybe date someone with the same interests. Nah, I'm with you, G.
No. Women are the nurturers, men are the hunters, man, and gatherers, right? So our views are different from a lot of perspectives. It's just we coincide those views, to create, a relationship and cohabitation, man. I think that got lost somewhere along the way because everybody got a little fruity booty. And then, then everybody went a little extreme, and now we got this going on.
I know. I know, Marcy. I know that. He says I play with my feelings, dog. Come on, man. I know you wrenched up. You read it. I already know. I know who it was. I didn't see that before. The Mimi. I was like, yeah, what's up, Mimi? It's just, we had to just come over here and just start doing shows from over here. Somebody was upset. And I'm lying. I don't know if somebody was upset or not. Let me stop saying that. But now, Frizzle Frost, I feel you, bro. I feel you. The same interest, yeah. But bro, like, that's the thing. Like, I don't think people even give it time to even figure that shit out. I swear to God.
Nowadays, the dynamics are hilarious in a lot of ways, too, when it comes to voting. Because you got a bunch of men who say they don't vote at all, right? I mean, at all. So the voting things is off the table altogether for a lot of women anyway. The men don't vote at all. It's the women who vote, right?
So, okay, so who problem is it? We can't put, bro, see, that's the thing. Y'all want to take women's rights, but if y'all do that, hell, we ain't gonna have no vote.
And that's the problem, that men haven't invested enough into their futures when it comes to politics and who we put into certain positions to take that extra length, you know what I'm saying? To figure that out, right? As a collective. I've said for years, man, that Black people, we need our own party. We need not to be Democrat or Progressive. We need not to be, you know what I'm saying, MAGA. We need not be none of that. We need to be our own party, our own collective. We need to vote for our own issues as a collective, right? Versus picking an individual side that may not benefit us one way or another.
Well, guess what, it is? It ain't gonna benefit us no goddamn way, clearly. We ain't getting benefited right now. We the only, I ain't gonna say we the only one, but we the main one screaming.
Because niggas don't do it.
Oh, come on, man. Come on. So then, how you gonna say the women shouldn't vote? We wouldn't have nothing to vote on.
I never said anything about women voting. I said
no. I ain't saying you said the 80s, but you know how this shit go. You know how niggas be like, yeah, women shouldn't vote. You feel me?
That's niggas trying to put a ball and chain on the bitch. You know what I'm saying?
No. That's cool though. But if the men not voting, what the fuck are like? I mean, if the men not voting, if the women get the voting, took from them, then what are we gonna do?
You're gonna have shit right now. I mean,
come on,
that's what you kind of got going on, Drip. You just
right now?
Wow. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the women vote collectively for progressive agendas and goals, right? Because of the feminists of the movement that they got going or whatever, and you know what I'm saying, and just collective you know, saying rights for them, right? In this particular case, so a lot of women are just going to vote progressive regardless of the fact, you know, of if it benefits them or not, you know, long term or even short term in a lot of cases. While the men don't go to the booth at all. Those niggas say, "Fuck vote." You know what
That's
I'm
what
saying?
I'm saying, no, ADS, but they the ones saying that the women should have the fucking right to vote too. So if that's the case, if the women shouldn't have a right to vote and they can't vote, if we ain't voting either, what the fuck are we gonna do? And you know what I'm saying? Are you saying that that's what's going on right now? No, it's not. The women voting. I'm saying, well, I'm just saying, well, all these niggas saying women shouldn't vote, right? They saying that they goddamn voters should be taken away. If they don't vote, since they were the main ones voting, us niggas is not finna go do nothing.
I don't even listen to that type of talk, Drip, because that's just trying to put a ball and chain on the broad. That's all it's trying to
How
do.
is that putting up? No, ADS, you not listening to me then. Okay, you know how these niggas say that the women shouldn't vote, right? Okay, cool. So if we take that right away, ADS, and you just said the men not voting, so what are we gonna do?
You probably, if you take away women's voting rights,
and the man not voting, because you just said men not voting,
and men only voted probably about 24 to 25% of black men actually vote, probably a little more, a little less. So yeah, we ain't gonna have a lot of political power.
We ain't got none now.
There you go. Now you talking.
So nigga, how you feel about this shit? Shiesty Bomb say, why would anybody vote? So nigga, you hear me?
Why would anybody listen to Shiesty Bomb?
Well, I don't know.
What has she been right about anything? Good God.
Damn.
Damn. We love you, Shiesty.
I love you, Shiesty Bomb. I love you.
That's crazy. We said this shit at the same time. That is wild. Go ahead, nigga. What'd you say?
To be honest, like, because I get what you saying. Like, why are men complaining about women doing something that they ain't even interested in doing, or whatever? And I don't know. I can't help but look at the women and, like, you know, if we vote in larger numbers, why aren't we getting what we want? And it's really, you know, in my opinion, because of, I don't want this to come out the wrong way, but the women that are listening to men.
No. It's
choosing violence.
Just certain collectors of women tend to be
listening to them and then vote in our interest. We could take over. I'm telling you. We just gotta
you think this white man is going to allow you to take over his society because you outvote him?
No.
Really?
No.
He going to allow you to have all he worked for, everything that we built, we're going to give it to you because you outvoted us? No, it's not going to happen either. What will likely happen in this circumstances is that there are far more women around here than men, right? And women tend to outlive men. So what you're going to get is a bunch of, you know, saying kind of women from the boomers, Gen X, and eventually millennials who are just going to be empowered due to simple default because there isn't enough men around to vote or to do any of that stuff, right? So, I mean, time's coming. It's just going to take a little while. That's what I'm saying.
First say our money, our voting power. Okay.
We're gonna boycott Target again, girl. When I remember they boycotted Target, girl. I went up in that joint and the line wasn't no lines. I was just so happy.
Oh.
I was in there, everything half price too. Everything half price. Girl, I was stocking up, getting all types of meat.
Everything half price.
Covers. And then, Shanika, this is funny.
My bad, I read that wrong.
Shanika, this is funny. I was in there 15 minutes and another nigga saw me in the parking lot. You know what happened? 5 minutes later, them niggas up in that store. He said, "Oh hell no, this nigga here about to be getting all this good free shit," and then us outside trying to boycott. No, I mean, I think it worked online. I think it did have an effect of the online kind of consumer buying, whatever. But in the stores, though, I didn't see much change in the lines, though. I really didn't.
I don't know. I don't really fool. I wasn't fooling with Target, but I wasn't fooling with Target before that. So I mean, like, I would every now and again. Like it just depends on because I'm a sales shopper. But yeah. Once that came out, it was easy for me to be like, nah, I'm good. And I thought I saw videos of them stores. Well, no, you said it was empty. You said it was empty. No line, no wait.
Girl, I got there about 3 o'clock on what was it, Saturday afternoon when they was doing that. I was like, because I looked in the parking lot, right? Wasn't no cars. I said, okay, they still open. I said, well, I can go ahead and get one thing, right? And I was gonna leave, girl. I got in everything with half price. I got covers, sheets, meats. Ended up stocking up. And the minute another nigga saw me up in there, his eyes got big as quarters.
Oh, so you just open up the gate for him to feel comfortable to go in there. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, I about 10, 15 minutes later, man, the line long for black people. They just need to see one person do it, I guess,
And then you the one saying we need our own party?
Yeah, you can
said,
I mean, you can follow me. You might as well put me on.
And look at how you do it.
You
So we
been
need our
following
own
me.
party. So the light skinned coalition as niggas like yourself can still fraternize with the enemy.
Girl, put it this way. My enemy is the person who opposed me. If you for me, I'm for you. And plus, y'all been following me the whole time anyway. You might as well go ahead and put me in charge. Shit. I don't know what the problem is.
Hell no.
See? If y'all put me in charge, see, you know what would happen? Things would be better.
Better?
I guarantee we have more marriages. I guarantee you that we make more money.
You guarantee
you, yeah, that we have legacies for our children's children. We just don't have no leadership.
Okay.
Throwing it out at all the sisters, right? You know what I'm saying? But like some of these bitches, you gotta call it for what they is, fam. And I'm not saying that's even 5% of you. Now keep in mind, sometimes people will get mad at you even taking a shot at that 5%. Sometimes like, nah, I don't say nothing about no black woman at all, ever. And I don't agree with that, fam. That's crazy.
Y'all talk a lot. Y'all don't add value into nobody's life. You got a fucking bunch of debt. You vote the wrong way. You coming in there with kids and asking niggas to be step crash dummies.
Step crash dummies. I told y'all, fam. See, again, that's why, again, I got smoke for this content. I got a lot to say about it because I was accused of being a stepfather and all our kids grown.
Stepdaddy says.
So keep in mind, I was attacked for being a stepdad and every child around us is an adult, right? So I don't defend stepfathers the way I did when y'all was on that fake ass shit calling me a stepfather and I wasn't. I defended stepfathers then. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't get mad and whatnot. It was what it was. You lied on me and you still have people today that'll say Taz is a stepdaddy. And our kids have been adults since we've known each other. Well, nah, I take that back. My son was still, what, 16 when we met, maybe?
Hey, Drip, stop the video for a second, Drip. Stop the video.
Wait, that's how.
Brother,
what up, Seth?
Let me say this out loud.
Okay.
Not all baby mamas are bad or evil. Just they have a history before they met whoever they met, right? At that particular point in time. It really depends on the upside to her. Can she still produce children? That'd be my first question. If she got two, can you at least give me one, right?
Right.
Two, character-wise, what kind of woman is she? Is she a good woman? Is she decent? You know, right? Or is she, saying about that life, party life? What's her expectations? You know what I'm saying? Does she have an ego? Am I going to be under her control or are we going to be working together? All that stuff matters whenever you pick or choose a mate in general, right? Versus, just saying that all women with children who aren't married are evil people, are bad people or bad choices. Not all of them are bad choices. Just you have to be very careful to pick and choose which ones have, better upsides to them than others. You know, right? There's some women out here with children who take care of their children tenfold better than any man probably could when it comes to finances. They got bread like that. They need a man's influence in the house though to be of assistance and somebody who works, you know, right?
Right.
There are women out here, you know what I'm saying, who, you know, ain't so good at taking care of their kids, right? But it's not all their fault. A lot of them struggling financially because ain't nobody there to help them. You know, it's a lot of different scenarios out here. It isn't just one that she had children or had a child early on and now she's just ruined. You know, right? She ain't no good nobody. Now your demeanor minds more than anything to me, your attitude, right? Do you still fool with hood niggas? That'd be my first question. Do you still know saying go with them hood niggas? If you still with hood niggas, you ain't for me. I'm not a hood nigga. You know? What do you like to do? Where you like to go? Who do you like to see? You know what I'm saying? You want to go to a concert? Who's your favorite artist, right? Stuff like that matters, you know? Compatibility. Around the house, can we get along? Are we good together there? All that stuff matters. But it tends to get overlooked a lot in this day and age because people just say baby mamas is bad. You know what I'm saying? Instead of really taking a look at the women, you know what I'm saying, who do have these children, you know what I'm saying, and definitely giving them a, you know, at least some type of consideration, right? Especially, you got all these single niggas out here talking about, I ain't gonna be with no baby mama. Then most of them ain't gonna be with nobody. Because that's their best options.
And most of them have kids. That's the part that's real funny. Like, I could see if you like Drip and you don't have no kids. Okay, you're allowed to, you know, set a different precedence. You know, if you want somebody to match your energy. But these dudes be having all these baby mamas talking about they don't want a baby mama. Like, get all the way out of here, bro. Like, you don't want to date you.
I'll go a step further on this, Shanika. Some of these niggas is literally 37, 38 years old with no kids, no future, right? They're going to be alone. They're going to adopt some pet like a lot of these broads is. Refuse to date women with children. Maybe you canceling out your best option. You know, right? Because those are the women who checking for you. Those are women who listening to you. Those are women who want to go out with you on a date and do stuff with you. Versus the women they keep trying to go for ain't studying them in the least bit. Then women see those dudes and walk right by them. Nigga, she can get herself an NBA basketball player. She can get a basketball player nigga. You know what I'm saying? She can get her a star, you know? She don't need some little, you know what I'm saying, 5'7", 5'8" ass nigga up in there. You know what I'm saying? Who had to be manager at Walmart.
It's baby mamas pulling NBA players every day.
Stop lying. Stop the cap.
Oh.
They get run through every day. They get run through by NBA players, but ain't much of them keeping nothing.
Oh.
I mean, that's the real truth. I mean, I'm in Atlanta, baby. I see it every day. These chicks around here, yeah, they pretty, they fine, but they just get run through by these niggas. They might get a necklace, a chain, or, you know what I'm saying, a couple dollars here and there.
Yeah, but that's what it be for though, ADS. That's what it be for anyway. For a little strange for the piece of change.
Yeah, exactly. It's just high-end escorting, per se.
I don't even think it's high-end, but okay.
Versus a real relationship, right? Where you have consistency and security and stability in that house for those children, if not for yourself, right?
I don't know.
Think when they start saying put the kids before the husband, cause I think I heard somebody say now they saying put the kids before the husband. You know how they say God, the man, the wife, the kids. Now they saying put the kid before the husband, some crazy shit. Do you think people really listening to that and really letting them affect they, you know, they real time?
Yeah.
Depends on the circumstance and situation. If you're not married, yeah, those kids come before the boyfriend do. They should, because y'all not one flesh, right? Y'all not, ain't no vows being said. But if y'all married, that's a very complex situation, because if she had kids before she met you, especially if these kids are teenagers, that's gonna be hard to do, because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, those kids are used to being in that position, in that role. And she's used to, you know what I'm saying, treating them that way, right?
Right.
No, I disagree. I think that a woman that possesses those types of morals or values are not going to raise her children in a way where they feel like they're the man of the house.
Hold on, say it again. That shit sounded crazy. Say it again.
I said that I think that the type of women that have those values where they're like, I put my husband before the children, those type of women, I don't think that they're raising their children like the single mothers. I don't think that they're raising their boys to feel like they're the man of the house, or that they're filling that role of the husband. Like, I think that they're still keeping their children in the child's place, although there's that void of that man in the household, and not like you the man of the house type shit, to where now it's an adjustment because there is a man in the household.
I think that after so long that it gets to the point where it's situated that way. You know, right? Because at the end of the day, that boy's probably had to step into more of a man's role, you know what I'm saying, over his time being with his mama, right? Especially if that boy's 13, 14 years old, 15 years old, then he's had to step into that man's role probably quite a few times, to even console his mother after bad dates or bad relationships. The kids are the only ones there for the woman once that's all said, besides a girl. And you know what I'm saying, the kids take on the brunt of that stuff, you know, right? Because they get to see it every day, what happens, the aftermath of that relationship. And then, you know what I'm saying, we talk about stuff that needs to be done around the house, like the man stuff, taking out the trash, mowing the grass, stuff like that. You know, you know, there's a reason why the term son husband exists.
Somebody in the back.
There are a lot of son husbands, you know? So bring another man into that role, because I've been in that role before, when you come into a relationship with a woman and you find yourself competing with the kids, because the kids see you as a threat to, you know what I'm saying, whatever life they used to live in, right? Lifestyle that they had. It's a lot of work trying to situate that for yourself, and then trying to convince them that, hey, you know what I'm saying, I'm the new dad around here. I'm going to make the decisions with your mom, and this is how things are going to be. It's very complex in those situations, especially if you got outside influences, like, let's say, you know what I'm saying, the baby daddy, right? His family. You might not never hear from that nigga, but his mama, you likely going to hear from her at least 1 or 2 times. You know what I'm saying? At least 1 or 2 times during that relationship. So it's a lot of factors that go into that.
So I want to just take a real quick second to shout out OG Do Dirty. Appreciate you for pulling up. Hope you're having a good evening.
What's up, Do Dirty?
What's cracking with your Shanika? What's good with your drill? What's good with your ADF?
Cool, my guy. What's going down?
OG Do Dirty.
Shit, rolling up, nigga, rolling up another one, boy. And I've been over behind up there. I'm gonna pass that, nigga. I say, shit. Let me get re-high, catch up real quick. You know,
say, do dirty. We got to do a show on 5,000 watts, man.
Oh, I rocked one the other day, bro. I was up there playing I was playing all the music, bro. They cut my show. You know, I had to put it down. Yeah, we went through and played all the. I played that CD. What was that?
It's dark. No, not just dark and hell is high, but it was something like dealing with oh man, what is the name of that damn CD? I know what you're talking about though. The Swisher House CD. It's like a part A, part B.
And then we played a little bit of different tracks, like when he chopped the screw, Chameleon and Power Wow, Get Your Mind Correct.
Oh yeah. Them was like OG classics. I'm sure Spoon was up there.
Yeah. We was up there trying to get it in a little bit.
Nah, that shit crazy though, man. R.I.P. that boy Michael Watts, man. For real. R.I.P. that boy, man. But nah, what say you about this crazy shit we talking about, Do Dirty?
Man, when it comes to the position of a stepfather and coming into a relationship like that, you got to be on one accord with the lady who is who hold them kids. You know what I'm saying? Because I kind of agree. I'm kind of on Shanika's side, bro. When it comes to, because most time, bro, you can't put yourself in a man's. Well, the women of the house or the woman of the house can't put a child in a man's position because they not doing nothing that a man is doing. A man is not there just to take out the trash and do all this other stuff. That stuff you can do yourself. You being a single person, that's what you're gonna have to do. So I mean, that part right there. But when it comes to the finance part, that's when I go over the ADS side and be like, well, look, I'm bringing these finances. I'm keeping this roof over your head. My rules should be able to rule all. Because I'm beneficial to this household. Without me here and your mama doing what she doing, your kids really ain't got no say in none of that. Because y'all the ones provided for them. And without you being there, she really providing for them by herself. So you should be able to have say so in the situation on how they being raised up, because your money is being input into their lives too.
No, I feel that, bro. I'm with you, man. I'm with you on that 100%, my G.
So y'all all spitting facts. It's just coming from different, perspectives. So I like it.
Okay. Go ahead, Sneak.
How old he was when he came to live with me?
When he came to live with you? When he a freshman?
Yeah.
So he would have been like 14.
Freshman or 14?
Yeah. 14. Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Man, I'm old.
Well, I mean, I'm not a good, because I graduated at 16.
Yeah, so that would have been like, wow. That's a decade. I'm tripping. Yeah, because he's 23. They need that person. And I do think some people have an issue with that, because you think a man can only create a legacy behind his own children or some shit. And I would advise you to. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling nobody to run out and, hey, go be a stepdad. That's not the advice I would ever give. But I don't think you're supposed to shit on no man for trying to be, though. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you're supposed to attack a man for trying to be a stepdad. And the way I'll transition that into the Anton Daniels content.
Pause it, Sneak. How y'all feel about that?
He got a good point. Taz got a good point on that.
So you think men just trying to run out here and be... Okay, my bad. Go ahead.
No, you can finish your question.
No, go ahead, because I want to hear what you guys say. Because I might be out.
I mean, I'm thinking you're talking about I was going to rebut the part about him saying, like, the legacy part. I do think that you can build a legacy with your biological and non-biological related people. I don't know why I said non-biologically related, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that I feel like you could do that with your own kids and with kids from the community. Like, you don't have to necessarily just be your kids to build a legacy. That was it.
So wait, is it wrong for the stepdad not to want to offer them the legacy or offer the kid the legacy?
No, I don't think that is wrong. I feel like you should do what you feel comfortable doing.
No, I'm saying, like, how you think the woman gonna feel?
I mean, it depends on the woman, but
you think it'll go smooth like that?
It depends on a woman. I mean, personally, I feel like my children from a different relationship aren't your personal responsibility. While I am a package deal, I don't think it's a requirement for you to set them up for life per se. And I think that's a choice that you would have to make as an individual. But while they're living in the household, naturally, you're going to end up taking care of them to a certain extent. You feel me?
I mean, that's cool to a certain extent, take care of them little motherfuckers. I'm just saying, as far as the legacy, what if it's like a $250,000 policy or $500,000 policy? What if it's land and he don't want to offer that? Like, he gonna keep it to his people?
Not unless you got one by me too. If I ain't got one out that group of children, no.
This nigga 80 is toxic, dog. I swear to God.
I'm just keeping it real. How's that connected to my legacy? That's the next man's legacy at that point. I'm just happy to be married to their mother.
No. Oh, go ahead, do that. My bad.
No, I'm just about to say, it really depends on what legacy you talk about. You're talking about your legacy, it's something different.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. If I'm saying, I'm the stepdaddy, I got property, I got money put up in my name and all kind of shit, but I ain't really meet this little young nigga till say he was 15. I don't think I want to give it to him. He don't deserve it.
Oh, I get you on that, but what if he did? What if he do deserve it? What if he?
Dude, I'm gonna tighten him up. I'm gonna make sure he good. Then do that.
So what I'm saying is, Drip. So think about that question, or think about the answer you just got to give it. Right? You got somebody who's 14, 15, right, and you came into their life, but they acquiesce to everything that you say, to the point to where you build them up into their 20s and their 30s before you get ready to go, or you know what I'm saying, your early 20s, and you be like, you know what I'm saying, they listen to everything that you say, they heed to everything that you say. You made them into the person they were, because they probably was a mess up before you came into their life. So now you got a point to where they own straight, they got a job, they doing everything, they follow everything that you say, and then you at the point where you about to get ready to pass, but then you don't want to give it to the people in your family, because your people in your family ain't acquiescing to nothing that you're saying. They ain't moving the way that you move. They don't have the same type of mindset you do. But this young dude that you installed everything into, that you didn't grew up and made into a man, is doing everything, and he respects you and love you, and he's going to continue to do what you was going to do with the land. I would think that you would pass that down to him. That's what real fathers would do.
Hell
You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to other people not doing that, I would think that those people would be the ungrateful people that ain't listening to the man, talking crazy to him, turning stuff up, you know what I'm saying, using them. Then no, I would be like, well, he probably wouldn't want to leave you nothing because you ungrateful. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's the situation that people get put in, because some people, being a stepfather, I had one, right? My real father wasn't really, my real father, he was there, but he wasn't really there. You know, him and my mama had their little spouse. But when my stepfather came in and they got married, I seen what a real man looked like. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't look at going over, when I went on my father's house, I didn't see him as the same as I seen my stepfather, because my stepfather was there cutting their grass, like Lord Ed is saying, taking out that trash, taking care of us. My daddy did what he's supposed to do by being a father and being our biological father, by seeing us and doing stuff like that, taking us on vacations and so forth. But he wasn't there every day. The man that was there every day is the man I gave most of my respect to. So when I had to choose between what we're saying as a man between these two dudes, I'm looking at the dude that showed me what a real man is, the man that wake up every day. When I go to school, he already left before me. When I'm coming home from school and I'm getting home from practice, guess who pulling in? He is pulling in, because he paying these bills. When I want some shoes, I can't call my daddy and be like, no, he take care of that, because he already know football is what I like, basketball what I like, doing good grades, he give me the stuff I want. That's the agreement that he made. You do the things that you, like I tell you to do, you get this. You don't do it, you don't get this. Now my daddy, on the other hand, you know, hood dude, street dude, you know what I'm saying, all about, he gonna do what he want to do. He gonna do him. That ain't being a man towards your kids, bro, when you just doing you. But my dad, who I call my dad, you know what I'm saying, stepfather, yeah, bro, that's the dude that was there doing everything he was supposed to do as a man. So I have to give respect to that person that was there as a man. I still can give respect to the other dude, but he wasn't doing what my stepdad was doing. He was letting me do whatever I wanted to do. My stepfather wasn't going, no, he wasn't playing that.
Right. No, I just seen that too. How you think about, what you think about the ADS?
I mean, everybody's got their own perspective on it, right? And how they see that. I've been the stepdaddy before, you know what I'm saying, in situations. And just keeping it real, I thought that, you know what I'm saying, me progressing you to that point was actually me doing right by you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because remember, you progressed to that point under my leadership. I got you there. But to say I'm going to leave you something in my will, and I have other children to tend to, is also a very hard thing to make a determine, because blood is thicker than mud.
I agree with you, ADS. I agree with you on that.
Yeah. But if you grant me a child, then it's all connected, because we married and we have a child at the bottom. So now your kids become my kids versus these are just your kids. It makes a huge difference in the way the man views it and mindset, right? Because when you talk about legacy, you talk about bloodlines. And if we ain't got no bloodline connection, no matter how much I may love you, I was no more than a mentor to you. I mentored you well, but you know what I'm saying? You're not my biological child. And I mean, that's hard to say, but it's one of those whole, I mean, let's just keep it real. That's up to each and every man individually to make that decision on his own. But from my perspective, if there's no connection, you know what I'm saying? I'm abandoning my children again for someone else's kids. And that shouldn't be so either.
Is that more lineage or legacy?
Lineage,
I think you talk. I don't think you're talking about legacy, because you can't. What if your kids don't bound up to be nothing, but you got this greatness that you're trying to pass on to them, but they never take that greatness and heed it. So would that make you less of? Would that make your legacy less of? Because they don't want to take over and they don't want to do right with your stuff? Or would that just be the lineage that you're trying to pass on down, the stuff that you own to, that the stuff that's owned to you that you want to give to them because of your blood? Because once you put the blood in there, that's the part that throw me off.
Okay. Well, the way I see it is, OG, the sins of the son are the collective, downfall of the father, right? So, because this is your child, you're supposed to train them, right? This is your blood. And if you did everything that you were supposed to do correctly, then your child should have turned out a certain way. But in some cases, you're right, it don't happen that way. But in most cases, that child turns out to be okay. Maybe not, but decent person in society, right? Versus if I say from a legacy perspective, okay, I'm going to give everything that my name is associated to, because that's what legacy really is, right? The association of bloodline and name to another group of children, because I believe they're just more suited. I think they're better. I think they're this, they're that, and the other. Then you abandon your children, the ones that you actually had for other children, just because you thought those children were better suited than your children, which to me is a fallacy. I can mentor you and get you to a certain spot. I can do all that stuff, right? I mean, I could father figure, I'm good at that, right? Really good at that. I mean, take you, make sure you well taken care of as a child until your manhood days, I can do that. But to leave you everything when I have other children to tend to, that, in my opinion, that's a character flaw. That means you chose somebody else's kids over your own due to facts, due to the factors that you thought that they weren't worthy of what you were leaving behind, right? Which speaks to your downfall versus theirs. I mean, it really does.
Okay. But I do again think that, a woman with her head in the right place is not gonna feel no kind of way, because I feel like that's your money. Whatever you had before I got here, that's yours, and you have the right to do what you want to do with that. I can't just take over that. But like once you get married, I think that definitely does change things. And then whether or not you have kids with them, I can understand how that changes it as well. So I understand everybody's perspective.
So, Shanika, should you be understanding?
I think so, especially if the kids came in later in life and I can see that y'all didn't really get that connection like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why would I be surprised?
Well,
you're not trying to do the most.
If you give that man a child, then you have a connection, because then that bloodline is connected.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like things like that changes it. Because what if you get married to her and y'all don't have no kids together? Are you gonna leave her kids something?
I'll leave her something, and she can still flip her kids.
Right. I feel you.
That's understandable.
Yeah, I'll leave her something. Yeah,
I wouldn't leave them. I wouldn't leave them kids now.
If I don't know them kids, hell no.
You gotta know they grew up under you. So if you, this is the part that throw me off, bro. Because if you ain't got no kids, right, and you get with a woman who has kids, and you raise those kids,
yeah, but you ain't said it at first.
No. Well, I'm only going because when I just got through saying the other situation, it was every time that the dude did something for the kids, he had to maintain what the woman already got and what the woman already did. I'm just thinking to the point where, because when we was talking, I was asking Lord yes about the legacy, and that's why I asked him about the people who come behind him. You know what I'm saying? He kept on saying, "You take it away from your own kids." So I'm trying to see, will you still have the same mind frame from a dude who don't even have kids? Because if you have kids, I can understand where he's coming from. You saying, well, my kids probably won't work with us, so I'm gonna leave something to these step kids. But my real biological kids, I'm not gonna leave nothing to. I could probably see a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's your fault as a father, not doing what you need to do, like Lord Eddie was saying. It makes sense. But what if you ain't got no kids? I don't know. These might be your.
What's up, Sid?
Yo, what's going on, Drip?
Cooler, my guy. What's good with you? Good to hear from you.
Man, you too, though. Hey, man, I see my man still on the up and up, though.
Come on, man. I'm steady pushing. I'm gonna keep pushing, man. I appreciate you pulling up on me. What's good with you?
Man, it's all good, bro. I was seeing this little Anton tag, and I was like, shoot, man. I do want to know what side my man Drip on.
Man, you know, I don't really care for none of them niggas.
I like that.
I think Corey. I really think they both went overboard. Anton went on his tour, and then Corey clapped back. And then Corey being a comedian, it just hit way harder.
That's facts. And I mean, here's the thing. I think Corey just went overboard, in my opinion. Like, I think he looked really bad in a little sit down because, you know, Anton stood up and bro stayed seated. And after that, bro had to rely on the jokes after that. He started going after the girl that was with him. He started going after bro's wife. I was like, yeah, you know, you lost the physical confrontation when you got to start going off on people's wives.
Ain't no way we seen the same video, Sid.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Bro, Corey Holcomb stood up and got an Anton face.
No. He stood up and sat down next to Anton. Anton stood up and said, let's go outside.
Away, gentlemen. I wish this would just go away. I am tired of this shit now.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm being toxic. My bad.
I'm gonna drip on this one, man. We seen this with our own eyes. Like that dude, the Anton stayed sitting down. It was crazy. But then the same thing happened and vice versa though. When Anton stood up and walked away and came back, guess who was still sitting down? You see what I'm saying? So it wasn't a good look at all.
I don't know.
Okay, so look,
Corey, bro, he had his chance. And he got up and he sat down again. And Anton was still standing up. I was like, bro, he told you let's step outside. You was talking crazy. You was in his face. Let's go outside.
Sid, are you a bag chaser?
Who, man? Oh, no, I like Anton. I'm not really in his whole little group.
Well, no, the reason why I said it because I see the people that are bag chasers, they rooting for Anton, right? And the ones that's not bag chasers, they on his neck. But just the thing though, when you got two security guards, big ass security guards, and you got a nigga that's standing up on you, and you get up and say, "Let's catch a fade." Bro, we all know what that catches. Bro, that's almost like when you finna fight a nigga for real, and the police come. And now you hard as hell.
That's their security, bro. They hired security. They can just step back and we can go ahead and shoot the ones.
That's not their job description, though, to step back and just let them shoot the ones.
It is. Their job description is, hey, yo, this guy, who's paying him?
They got to protect him, though. What if he get his ass stuck and
he walked himself into that situation?
Security guards
is meant to protect you from people that you perceive as threats. If he's saying, "Hey, yo, I'll take your ass outside," he did not perceive Corey Holcomb as a threat that he needed security for.
They probably didn't see Anton as a fucking threat. I'm just saying
he should have took him outside.
Nah, I just don't think Corey like. Okay, so I think Corey did kind of get a little bit out of control when he stood up and did all the goddamn seat switching shit. But I think Corey had to realize, bro, it's a lot can be lost right now. Over this silly ass nigga. Just chill. And then the fact that Anton pretty much said he went to, you know what I'm saying, to like start the beef and antagonize the nigga, bro. Come on, bro.
I don't think he antagonized them. I remember watching it. It was about, what's again? Oh, Anton not judging like white people enough?
No, the SMD. The suck my, you know what I'm talking about?
The suck my D part. That's what actually set him off. Okay, good. No, hold on now, because think about it like this: Corey Holcomb couldn't take what he was dishing out. He was pretty much calling Anton an ass kisser, which is basically a dick sucker. And Anton said, "All right, well, you dick sucking the black liberals, you dick sucking the black community. So who are you to judge me?"
Wait, say when that nigga got an Anton face, and that nigga like say it again. And the bitch ass nigga ain't say shit. Nigga
he ain't no bitch ass. He stood up and said, "Bro, fuck saying it again. Let's go outside." No, bro, think about females talk, men act. Man, all you do is that female stuff. Say it again. Say it again. Say it again. I'm like, nah, bro. Let's take it outside. Let's take it outside. Let's go. I ain't saying it again. I'm standing up on you, making you look like a woman because you sitting down. Let's go outside.
I don't want to argue with you anymore. I'm not upset because you are a bags chaser, And I don't want no smoke because you're not gonna let me
No,
live.
I'm just looking
You're
at
not
this
gonna let me
impartially.
live.
I'm not picking sides. I just see things as they are. I'm like, to be honest with you.
So you think Anton stood on business? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, he stood on business. Once that man stood up and said, "Stop your talking and let's get to action," and Corey stayed seated and kept talking like a female,
Have you
I was
ever
like,
thought
"Okay, then, yo, hand in
feels-
your man card, like, bro, it's over for you."
See,
And then the video of him hitting a woman. I'm sorry, but now it makes sense why he didn't
Oh,
Anton. Oh yeah, I know. I had to bring it up. I know.
This nigga said to violence today, man. What's up, sis? You all right?
Man, they're fooling, bro.
You know, this bullshit. He is not letting it go. He fucked that drip.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Now, look, you had me going, and then when you said that nigga stood on business, I had to say, no, man. He ain't standing on business. That nigga didn't sock that nigga, bro.
Yeah,
on camera. Come on, no. Think about it like this though. I think he was still pretty cool. He said, "Let's go outside off camera, and we could do this."
Ain't never nothing like that.
I think that's the best way to take it. You're right. We don't want to mess up the money. I don't want to mess up your image. You don't want to mess up mine. Let's go outside and let's just handle it.
What money he gonna mess up? I keep on
fighting on camera like that. Like, bro, he can mess up his table, break some mics. I mean, shoot, you want to pay for that equipment?
Nigga,
YouTube. Both of them supposed to be. Both of them. Okay, wait. First of all,
both of them got money, of course.
Yeah, they supposed to be, bro. That's understandable saying something into a broke nigga like me. I can't afford everybody's microphone, but this nigga can afford everybody's microphone that's on this panel. So called, he can buy us a whole everything that we got.
So hold on. You want him to flip the table and just wall out in the studio and start breaking stuff?
Look,
that's what females do.
That's what do. See, this is that internet type stuff, bro. If this was in real life, bro, and them dudes, and when I mean like not this internet trying to make a portray something and make something be something what it ain't, then yeah, bro, them dudes would have came to fisticuffs. And you know what would have happened? After that, them dudes would have respected each other. But this back and forth, bro, is not a good look, bro, because the only thing y'all doing is doing a lot of talking. And that stuff ain't getting over. A lot of spit.
Anton stood up and Corey kept talking.
Oh my God.
Man,
Bro, both of them.
that nigga and say it again. That boy
No, I don't need to say it again. I need to get up while you sitting down. I just need to tell you to step outside. We can take this off camera. And if you stay seated, then F what you talking about. You just talking. Corey wasn't offended about being called a dick sucker. Bro, he was just showing out.
Started bowing out. The nigga said the only way I'm not gonna do it because I respect your platform. Gay ass nigga, like what you mean?
What?
Like,
so hold on. The man got up and said, "Let's step outside." Corey stayed seated down, and he said that because what? I'm not gonna sit there and just throw around your equipment.
Say it again. Anton said, "I'm not gonna say it because we on your platform." Come on, nigga, you's a bitch. Ain't no.
But he called him an ass kiss. Hold on now. As soon as the thing is like this, though, he kept it going. He could have squashed it and kept it, but he kept it going. He thought he was gonna beat Anton, and Anton stood up and Corey stayed seated. I'm not sure in what world where a man gets up and another man stays seated or champion the guy that's staying seated.
You missing a part of the video, Gigi. When that nigga said it again, the nigga Anton bowed out, bro. Are you
are we talking about words? Are we not men? We're about action. We're about action. Well, when we start caring about, say it again, that man stood up and showed action. That's what I respect.
There wasn't no fucking action.
No, but that's for the bitches.
That was an
Oscar
award-winning role that nigga played. That nigga said, "I'm not gonna say it because it's your platform." Before he said, "Get up and catch fade." So sit your motherfucking ass down. You ain't finna do nothing, nigga. You ain't never caught a fade with nobody, nigga. Did your nephew whoop you, nigga?
I don't know about all that on Anton's note, but to be quite honest with you, he stood up, he was ready to fight, and Corey Holcomb was the one who was like, "Nah, man, nah, bro, I got too much money for all that."
Oh, man, come on, Sid. Okay, Sid. You choosing violence today. Okay.
What?
That shit crazy.
What can I say? I looked at the video and I was just like, bro, I thought Corey should have stood up and took it outside. He had a chance.
Nigga, what you think about what Sid's saying right now? How you taking this?
I mean,
hey, Chaser.
I understand both sides, but I feel like Anton a little bad in the situation because if you're gonna start off being disrespectful, you need to go ahead and see it through. So if you stand up in my face and say it again, puss ass hoe. Say it again, puss ass hoe.
But if that person stood up and said, "Let's go outside," then what? You just gonna keep talking?
Oh my God,
Like he stood up on you.
To me,
It's
the
never
going
it didn't
outside
happen like this.
It did. He stood up and said, "Let's go outside," and bro just kept talking.
Go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
mean, let's just keep it real though. This beef is getting kind of stale too, though, man. This beef is getting stale. I mean, we talking about beef stew now for the last 2 weeks. Like, geez, man, go ahead. Can we get some other meat? You know what I'm saying? Can we get some new beef? Can we get something fresh? Right? This is like old news now. These niggas didn't had out. What was said, nothing was done. So let's all just get up and move on, right? To the
Yeah, but that's your pussy though, right?
I mean,
what?
That's your pussy. Neither one of them niggas, man. I'm calling it what it is, man.
Okay.
I'm not gonna get up and tell a nigga to say it in my face like that and not have violence on my mind.
I don't know. I've always been the type of guy that's just been like, "Oh, F all the talking. You can keep talking, but we fight."
No, I'm agreeing with you. That's what I said. That's why I said the last thing I was worried about was what that nigga was talking about. Like, I would have like, bro, that nigga Corey Holcomb was in that nigga face, bro. Like, bro, I would have smacked the man. Look, hey.
I feel you on that. Like, as soon as he got up and got sat in my face, I don't think I'd have let bro sit down. I'd have been like, "Nah, bro, we gotta fight. You took it upon yourself to get in my vicinity." It's like, all right, and yell in my face.
It was
and
bad.
You know when they yelling, they spitting in your face at the same time, so it's really on.
Said it was bad because they started comparing the size. That's how you know the nigga went from the bus of grape. They were like, "Yeah, Corey too big for him." Oh, okay, now he too big. I didn't know they had rules for fighting.
Honestly, I was just looking at the conversation that they was having, and I seen that Corey Holcomb was getting upset that Anton just wasn't, I guess bashing white people like he won. You like, well, what do you got to say about like white people? He said, well, white women are the worst. White liberal women are the worst thing to happen in America, and I agree on that. But he's like, well, what about the white men? He's just like, it was kind of seeming like, all right, bro, you kind of moving the goalpost. You acting to say something about white people. He did, and I just wanted to say something about white women and white men. Is like, I'm sorry, but we're just talking about white people. How does that help us fix the black community? I thought that's what the conversation was building on.
Said, did you not listen to the video that we just watched? Anton said all black women are broke, dusty, and in debt. And y'all need to take whoever take y'all. Y'all ain't got shit. Did you just hear him say that?
Wait, what did he say? He said all black women are what?
Broke, dusty, and in debt. This is what we're watching right now.
I mean, that's true.
Oh my God, this nigga want violence.
Whoa, is it not? It is true. I actually did the study. Yes, most people actually, it's kind of unfair. I'll be real with you. It is unfair that he said black women, but no, most people are broke, dusty, and in debt.
So why they equate it to all black then?
So why
if it's most people, is that why it's all black women?
Oh, because he just want to be an ass, and because let's be real, he say most black people are black women. He's not lying. He's not. The numbers are there.
Nigga, do you hear this nigga up here? Still want violence today, dog.
What can I say, bro? Not everybody doing well, which is the reason why people crying about affordability.
Most black women are broke, dusty, and in debt. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, and so is most niggas.
Wow, this nigga here.
Am I wrong?
That nigga, I heard no lies told.
Oh wow, this nigga, y'all must be
being fair.
From somewhere else. I don't know where you niggas from. I don't know neither one of you niggas no more.
I mean, you gotta think about it, right?
This nigga ain't got one lie told. Lord Jesus, somebody come help me, please, because I'm over here just looking crazy.
You gotta think about it, Drip, right? I mean, because they're the direct equivalent of each other. I mean, they come from the same houses, the same families, the same communities, same neighborhoods. So they got a lot of the same ideologies. Most black people live in liberal cities. Mm-hmm. So let's just be honest. Broken dustiness isn't uncommon.
L word again.
Well, you want to know the most expensive places in America? Liberal cities.
Yeah.
Blue states. And what do a lot of black people reside in? Liberal cities and blue states. We do it to ourselves at a certain point.
What does that L word mean to y'all when y'all say it? Do it.
Well, leftist. Liberal isn't really the best term. Leftist.
I understand. If you want to say left, liberal, whatever. What does that change? Because I noticed you said something when you said
governing
about liberal women. When that nigga was asking him about white people, right? Instead of him going to the white man or the white woman, he went to the liberal white woman. I wanted how many of those is it? Have y'all did the study on that? Just do me up, because we seem like we know how many liberal black women there is, right? It's a lot of. Would it be more of those than the ones that's on the right hand side? And will all those on the right hand side be the ones that's not dusty? Because that's what I'm getting from what with the conversation is, because that's what everything is referring back to these every time that y'all say a certain sector of people, y'all put the L in front of it, and I'm trying to figure out what does that change a lot of the conversation.
Well,
when it comes
liberal
to
blacks are more likely to pick up that victim mentality, which hurts their earning potentials. And I'm be real with you, like, I mean, liberal black people are, well, I love them to death. They're my people.
I wouldn't say that, but I would say this. Whenever you think about traditional Democrats, black liberals, things of that nature, before we got to the extreme of progressivism and feminism, it was more based on social policies, right? Social policies versus economic policies. So when it comes to social policies, people talk about equality, you know what I'm saying? In a lot of cases, you know, rights, things of that nature, right? Which, you know, saying if you live in a liberal city, you know, that requires a lot of funding that the people who are asking for it don't have. So it comes from a lot of different places at one point. Nowadays, it's gotten to the point where it's so extreme that progressives have come into these cities and they are about gentrification, globalization, and feminization. So they want to get rid of that black vote because y'all asking for too much too often, in their opinion, right? And stuff they don't really want to do for you.
I mean, that's why they try to place us with immigrants.
Wow.
And that's why I wonder, why y'all fighting for that? You know, you basically fighting for your own demise. Your birth rate's already shit.
Bro, they try to replace y'all with Venezuelans in Chicago, and then, I mean, there's a few black people that stood up, but a lot of y'all just accepted it. The liberals.
Facts. Versus
like y'all, and I feel you, bro, because and let's just touch on it. The black liberals low-key march toward the destruction of their own community.
Demise of themselves, because they don't understand, once this gets to the point where they can't afford to live there, these same people aren't going to put them in housing. They're going to let them live on the streets.
Yep. And put the illegals up in the housing, because that's exactly what they did under Biden.
Exactly, because they
don't black people live out cold in the streets. But hey, Enrique come over here across the border, man, bro. You go ahead and stay in this 4-star hotel.
Yeah, because they don't really like us like that. They don't like us like that. They don't. They tolerate us because we put them in power, because we have the numbers to put them in power at this point in time. But you're quickly being usurped by other groups of people who are making babies. Right now, you're at 13%. When 2008, the Latin American community was like 6%. Now they're at 17%.
And we lost a percent. We used to be 14. Now we're at 13.
13%.
How we do that? How we walk backwards?
We're not making babies. And for a long time, we were deleting babies at 24 mil. So with greatest genocide in world history, nobody ever talked about it.
Yeah. And here's the thing is, like, you know, black liberals, they do speak on some things, but they speak about everything outside of our community. And that was truly going on inside, unless they can spin it into a victim mentality on you. Like, I just don't respect those guys. Like, you know, like I said, I'll always love my people, but those guys right there who sit there and low-key walk our community off a cliff.
And you know what really gets at me, brother man? Or the black male feminists. Those fruity booty ass niggas.
Bro. Bro, it's wild when the gay black man got a bigger voice than the straight black man. It's like wild.
Facts, brother. They tried replacing them with us at first. Remember during Biden's first year, they tried swapping us out with the fruity booties. That didn't work out so well, so then they just replaced us with the women. And now look at where they're at. They're out of office, out of power. The movies suck. Nobody listens. Nobody cares. Except for black people, of course, because we voted for them at 74% as black men, even against our best interest. Well, other groups of men, the highest they got was 48% amongst Latin men, and they're the ones getting deported.
Hold on real quick.
Georgia. Also ATL. Also ATL.
Hey, Drip. Hey, don't worry. The truth is here. Y'all had enough lines for the last hour. I'm here. I am here.
What's up?
Go ahead, ADS. I'm gonna let ADS finish line, and then I'll respond.
You come here just for me, the man, but I feel pretty.
Nah, just joking, bro. I'm joking. But nah, I'm just joking, but you is lying though. I ain't joking about that part. But
Well,
listen,
yeah.
in 1990, the black population was 12%. Now we like 12.63. This idea that we losing the percent is not true. The reason the Latinos got all these babies because they fucking more and they
So
keeping the
wait,
baby.
we wasn't 14% ever.
Not from maybe before 1990. But if you go pull the census report in 1990, it was 12%. If I go pull in 2000, it was 12.25, and now today it's 12.69. So I don't know where the 14% came. Well, maybe the American census is wrong though. They must have looked at some scientific graph because you know that's based on statistics is all the YouTube facts.
Right.
Now we always been
Ferg said
around.
no. Ferg said no, and then Duda say, "What do people use the L word first?"
I was trying to say why. That's the question
okay.
I asked.
Why?
Bro.
Okay. Why do people use the L word? Okay.
Because I noticed that Anton said it first, and I can't say everybody's name up here. I know either man is at the bottom.
Set media. It's Set Media.
Yeah. Oh, Set Media. Yeah. He had brought something up, and he said that Anton during the conversation with Corey, he kept on asking him about the liberal white woman. You know what I'm saying? And not just asking them about white people. You know what I'm saying? And it made sense.
They're not a monologue. It's actually smart to talk about.
So what I
wait. Hold on.
That's the reason why I was.
Let me let-
That's the reason.
let
That's
me
the
let
reason why I
Dirty
was
finish.
asking. That's why I was asking why did he was using that word first? Why he just didn't speak to the point of just saying about what he just got through doing on this stream when he was just talking about all black women, and when he just got through talking about his other thing when he said before all black women, just black women in poverty. You see what I'm saying? So would that be? That's why I was asking Seth. Would that be the same thing of what he's doing on her that he was trying to do to Corey?
Now, I would like to say, gentlemen, right quick, that ADS did not mention that. ADS mentioned that this beef was stale and we need to move on. I just wanted to say that.
All right, hold
Hey,
on now.
clear it up. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I got one to clear it up. One more. Hold on. I can't move and get y'all to clear it up.
Hold on. E.
All right, now
Hold
I just
on.
want to let you guys
just
know. Oh, sorry, but in 2020, yeah, the census did identify black people alone and in combination that with other races made up 14.2% of the population. That's where we're getting to 14% from. And if you're telling us today we're at 13 or 12, then yeah, we did.
No, the 14 is when they included the foreigners. That's why you can't just, you gotta say you have to separate us. Yes, we had an influx.
Brother,
Hold on.
The government do not care about y'all delineation. It is what it is.
No. It's a reason I'm saying this, right? If we know at COVID, especially during Biden, we had a whole bunch of migrants come in. So the 1% is artificial. It wasn't a real percent. It wasn't us. It's just we had a whole bunch of people of color come into our country. And now people say now we seeing a decrease is because most of them getting kicked out. They have nothing to do with us.
I mean, I can give you some points on that one. I could say due to the immigration, there is a lot of Hispanic blacks, so why not?
I'm just telling you, like, we've been maintaining because black people and white people are having the same amount of kids. We're not having less than them. That's the lie. The lie is every other races out here have only people who having all these kids.
Do you know how much kids we're having? Like, how much kid is the average black family having compared to how much is the average white family?
It's like 2.5, and for black people, and for white people, I think it's like 2. I think it's more. Let me look it up. Let me give you facts. Hold on, give me a second. I'll look it up.
All right.
But like I said, that makes sense to the point to where Lord Yes was saying if you saying during that time that the Hispanics was down at 6%, and then 6 years later after COVID and everything else, and them letting all these people in, now just trying to stop people from coming in, that the numbers wouldn't be up to 17%. I could see it happening. How many people immigrated over here?
Well, I don't know. According to the conservative numbers, about 4 to 7 million.
24 million.
So I can see the Hispanic numbers coming up when you have a lot of people coming over here and they is claiming themselves to be Hispanic.
Mm-hmm. But they look like niggas too. You got some looking like niggas too.
True, some of them is niggas, sadly.
Yeah, crazy work.
A lot of Haitians came through.
Yeah, that too.
You can take the comment down, Drew.
Oh, my bad.
So as far as the birth rate goes,
I got the facts. I got the facts. So the fact says the average black family have 2 to 3 kids. The average white family have 1.8 to 2.8. So we actually having more kids. Like if you understand the Planned Parenthood, the reason they brought Planned Parenthood into the hood because we was having almost twice as much. And when Planned Parenthood, when you start looking at that, it decreased it. Well, we was still over them. It was just not. We wasn't doubling their numbers, so we was having way more kids than they was. You know what broke people do? They fuck.
I mean, you can damn near say that about white people too. They doing the same damn thing. Broke whites too.
No, but I'm telling you, they wasn't like. I'm telling you, like we was having so much more kids, and then when Hispanics came in, they was like, "Hey, let's," because you gotta understand, Hispanics' way of life and blacks' way of life is totally different. Hispanic, if you go to a Hispanic house, guess what? They got 14 people in there, and they cool with it. They ain't even complaining about it. They think that's just how life's supposed to be. Black people are not living that way. So black people typically stop having kids compared to Hispanics because they say, hey, we ran out of rooms. And Hispanics say, we ain't ran out of space. We still got a place on the floor for them.
But are we at replacement numbers? Because you're right. According to, what was it? The average black woman, 1.6 children per woman, but it's slightly higher than the 1.57 for white women. So we're not even really at replacement rate, to be honest.
No. The general fertility of black women 15 to 44 was at 5.9 in 2023. So around 50 to 55 births per 1,000 women. So we aren't making the numbers to replace.
Wait, what year was that?
That was in 2023.
Okay, my numbers is last year. Total fertility rate for black women in the US was 2022. They said 1.64 children per woman, which is slightly higher than the 1.57 rate for white women.
Okay, something like that.
So they was still having kids.
Yeah. But barely more than us, though. I mean, barely. Not barely more, but like just a little bit less than we do. A little bit. And I don't think we're at replacement rate, to be quite honest with you. So we won't be seeing a growth any time in the population.
No, y'all got to take them. Y'all might have to look that up. Please look that up for me real quick.
You know I did. Hold on, you know I did because it's a lot. We got roughly. Hold on, I got you. I got the facts. I told you I was bringing the truth tonight. We have about 200,000 black people dying, and we have about 500,000 black kids being born every year. We're doubling the people that are being replaced. The only thing is other races are not sitting still. So they're growing too. We're not Japan. Japan is the one. Maybe y'all been reading about Japan. Japan got the problem where they have more people dying than they have people being born. We don't have that.
Yeah.
Like, do y'all notice that the total number of Americans are going up? It's not decreasing.
No, we know that.
Not true. I'm gonna start calling you that dude up. Not true at all.
What's not
true? I just Googled it. Black population birth rates in the United States have consistently fallen below replacement level fertility. The rate at which a population exactly replaces itself from one generation to the next for more than a decade. Replacement level fertility is typically defined by the TFR, which I just explained to you, which is at 5.9%, 55 out of every 1,000 women. So
no. I looked up the numbers. If we have 200,000 black people dying a year, that's including old people, and we're having 500,000, we're at replacement number. I don't need an algorithm or no math equation to understand that there's more babies being born than people dying. What are we talking about?
Let's see here. Now, what I got from 2025 is it shows. Let's see. It shows roughly 491,494 births to black mothers against an approximate 385,000 deaths of black individuals. But the number of births for the black population has declined with a 10% decrease observed from 2019 to 2023.
Yes. No, listen, I'm not saying that we're not having less babies. I'm agreeing to that point. But we was having so much more that we're still replacing. Yes, listen. People are getting smarter, and it should be this way. We shouldn't have people having 6, 7 kids who can't afford them. Yes, we supposed to got smarter as we get smarter. We should start thinking smarter. And people are saying back in the day we had people who had 8 kids, 9 kids, and they couldn't even feed their kids. Now people are saying I'm making this amount of money. This is how much kids I can support. That's how it should be.
Yeah, I feel you on that one. But then it doesn't really work out when the immigrants come over here and double and triple up on us with less money, and they are over here having kids, and now they're out trying to outpopulate.
Our luxury lifestyles over actual legacy.
But we would not trade life. Hold on, let's be clear.
Legacy lifestyles over actual legacy.
Yeah, I know, but I wouldn't. Nobody on this panel would trade life with an immigrant. Hold on, see, this is what we don't talk about. Nobody. If that's the case, tell me why you ain't got your cousins, auntie, and all the people standing in your place. You can have as many kids as you want to. We won't trade life. You gotta understand, their level of living was so low that when they came over here with 15 people, matter of fact, breaking the law.
That's a negative way of looking at it.
Hold on, but it's against the law.
Kids go out there and they actually work and bring home more money to the house than a person with only 3 kids. So that actually works out in their benefit.
I got an even better question,
especially those Muslim families.
I'm telling you that they're miserable.
Babies,
I'm telling you that they're living good because they got multiple paychecks.
Babies,
listen,
they are.
Wait. Hold on, y'all. One mic. Go ahead, ADS.
Okay, ADS, I go after him. Go ahead.
With less babies, are we creating better quality people?
Yes.
How?
Because we have a better quality of life.
4th grade level. With all these luxuries in life, they can't reach a 4th grade level.
These foreigners can't read at all.
And they're reproducing, and guess what? They're putting.
Who are you talking about? What Pacific group are you talking about? You talking about the illegals?
We talking about the Mexicans. The Mexicans are not reading at a stronger rate than us.
They don't. Anyway, we're talking about the black kids who can't read at an 8th grade level.
Wow, that's crazy.
No, hello. You see, Drip. They wanted to compare us to the Mexicans, and when I started,
we didn't. That's what you did.
That's what y'all.
Hold on, you did.
No, y'all. Okay, before I came up, y'all said that they was at a 6% and they have grown to a 12%, right, Drip? When we been,
17%.
I didn't say that.
Y'all did say the 6 and then 17%.
Yeah, y'all was comparing the black growth versus the. I'm just telling you what was happening. Now,
Latin America, some shit, 17%. Yeah.
So now understand this: you're being outcompeted and you're making less babies. So are you just?
We're not being outcompeted. Foreigners are not outcompeting America. It's the biggest lie. Listen. It is the biggest lie out there. Listen,
foreigners compete with Americans though. Yeah, that's wild.
They're not.
No. I'm agreeing with you. Like that's crazy. I'm just saying for him to say that. That's crazy.
Yeah, they got one in the foreigners they talking about. Let's be clear. They talking about the nigga from India that's actually identifying as black. Really. Let's talk about that dude. The dark skin. Like when we go to these tech companies, we see black people. They from India. They from all this. So like that's the point that I'm saying is that most of these foreigners are on the system doing absolutely nothing. That's why we had the food stamp problem, is because a whole bunch of foreigners came in and they got on the system. And then let me tell you what they did. They were so smart. They said, "Hey, we gonna go work under the table. We're gonna go out here and make $100,000 a year, and we're gonna get all the benefits. They're gonna give us our housing. They're gonna get all these things." And people say, "Well, why the foreigners? We see foreigners in Washington driving Teslas, trucks, and stuff." They be like, "Why they got so much money?" It's because they're not paying taxes on their money. So are you asking black people to break the law and stop paying taxes?
No, we're not asking that at all. But
okay,
so mischaracterize the argument.
No, what I'm trying to help y'all understand is y'all are not comparing apples to apples. If I can tell you right now, do you know what
made that argument? I'm wondering where you got it from.
Well, I'm responding to the whole conversation, brother. You're not the only one here. Like everything I'm saying is things that are said. It's not like I'm making this up.
Say that? I'm still wondering who said that.
But even Drip said that we were comparing foreigners to Americans.
No. I said that sounds crazy to say that foreigners were, compared to fucking Americans. Like, no,
every time. Every
were
time I
comparing
see
black
foreigners,
people
hold on,
and white
let me
people
tell
at
let me
first, and all of a sudden you brought up Mexicans.
let me take because they are foreigners. But so listen, so I'm telling every time I see the foreigners come in town, what they do is black person be making 70,000, and then since they stand with their auntie with 18 in the house, they take that $70,000 job and make it a $40,000 job. That's what's really happening.
Why you said make it to a 40? Split
Because they willing to take 40.
Well, actually, yeah, the illegal ones, they get paid dramatically lower to undermine
The legal ones
American
too.
workers.
The legal ones too. That's the only reason you take a foreigner over an
Nah, they can't do
American.
that with businesses. If they do that
Yes,
with
you can.
contracting, then they're shooting themselves in the
No,
foot.
they shoot them. That's what I'm telling you. Like
The
when you
legal
start,
ones?
hold on,
You ever hired a legal immigrant, bro?
even with the technology, I'm just telling you, even in like these tech positions, Americans was making 250,000 in a lot of these positions, and
I
they
know.
got foreigners from India to come in to take 90,000. The companies were saving 100 or something. Like people think that these people work harder; they're just cheaper labor.
No, I get you on that one because here's the thing. Let's say if they took that H-1B visa status off them, they'd have to pay, or if they was actual American citizen, they would actually have to pay them, that actual wage. This is why the corporations abuse it. Because you're right, it is a way to undermine American workers. Like a tech job that be paying 100K, they can give it to Pajit for like 70K.
Not Pajit. Oh my.
But that's the conversations that we have. So if you got a group of people who don't pay taxes for the most part, most of them ain't paying taxes. They getting paid under the table. They making a lot less than us. When you compare them to them, unless black people start doing illegal stuff like the immigrants, you can't compare the two. That's all I'm saying.
That's why
Unless we end up getting together and having a baby, making something. Just a summer of love, nigga. Just getting there, start making these babies, start getting in these houses, move your mama in, move your mama in.
But that's irresponsible. That's irresponsible. I would never tell somebody who can't take care of no kids that have no babies to compete to a lower class of people. You never tell the wealthy people to compete with the broke people. I'm just telling you.
If we just start deporting these people
do you know how
and we
much
start making our kids work the same jobs we were working
of
when
two
we
in
were little.
America to sustain a household?
So when are the kids?
It's all it takes.
What I see, y'all keep talking about the kids work. The kids ain't gonna start working at 18. That means I gotta live in poverty for 18 years.
Poverty? What are you talking about?
You can start working at 14 or 16.
Well, 14 years. Listen, these foreigners are living in poverty, actually below poverty. It's poverty to have 18 people in one house.
That right?
I mean, no, you're right, bro. These undocumented immigrants, they're living terribly.
Their home ownership rate is higher than black people's.
Because they got 19 people staying there.
What's up, Ferg?
They own more property than we do. They own more.
No, but listen, you still not listening. Listen, if me, Drip, and my 12 cousins go buy a property, we qualify. It's 19 of us staying. And this is what I keep trying to tell you. It is illegal. It is illegal for 19 people to be staying in a 2-bedroom house. That is illegal.
So okay, let's knock that number down. Let's make it 6 people, right? If you knew building for your family and you were building for
hold on, let's do it. It is illegal in the United States for 6 people to stay in a 2-bedroom house. Send social service to that house. I promise you, they taking the kids.
Oh man.
Hey, I ain't gonna defend illegals, man. He got it on this.
That's what I'm telling y'all. It's like I'm just trying to help y'all understand that y'all ask black people to do illegal stuff to compete. But I'm telling
we
you,
didn't say that. We didn't say go out there and break the law.
What I'm telling you is we cannot have 6 to 10 people staying in these little homes. And social services come to these houses, they say, do this kid got his own bed? Do they got their own space? I don't know if y'all know this. Do you know boys and girls don't supposed to be in the same room?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm telling y'all, like a lot of things y'all say, it's almost like it's ignorant of the law. They're doing stuff illegal to get ahead.
A lot of niggas are ignorant of the law either, man. You should know that.
What's up, Ferg?
Sorry, what state is that?
Man? But that's brother, listen, that's nationally. Either man is correct. If you have children in your house, they all must have their own bed. Boys and girls cannot really stay in the same room. unless they toddlers. After age 5 or 6, you must put Nug in one room and Bonquisha in another.
Not both.
And it's illegal to live like that. I'm being facetious, but it's illegal, especially adults. Now, how many of you grown ass, slew footed, tight jean wearing niggas are go stay in a
Well, where are y'all
2-bedroom
getting
with
this
6
from? I'm Googling this, and
brother?
there's no Pacific
That's why I live in Humble.
prohibition on boys and girls sharing a room together. Where are y'all getting this from?
Call your local social services. Call your local social services office
You
and
ain't got no
ask them.
kids.
sir.
Local social services,
So
bro.
that's
There is
dependent
no
upon
law
state.
prohibiting your son and daughter for being in the same room.
Okay,
After a
listen.
certain age, you can't do it, brother.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'll tell you. Wait till
I
them
see what
white
they
folks come to
doing.
your house. Listen, I want you to when the
I
white
see what
folks
they
come
doing.
knock on your door and take your kids. I want you to tell them like I done
There is
said
no
it. I
law
done.
in
Hey,
any
y'all
state in the
know
United
that the
States
niggas
where
can't just go
prohibits
in there and do
siblings
that.
from sharing a room at any age. What are
Okay,
y'all
listen.
talking about?
Yeah, I see what they doing. I see what they doing, Nate. I see what they doing.
I'm just so hold on.
But
Have
they can't
any?
just come in there and just
Hold
take
on.
their
No,
kids
you
there.
just made a wild comment like, oh, y'all don't know the law, bro. You don't know the law. That was a
Okay,
wild
hold
comment to
on.
make
Let
me wrong
me ask
about.
this question. You Googling something, and I have anybody sat in the courtroom on one of these hearings other than me?
Bro, I'm sorry, but
First
that's
of all,
cap. You're cap.
okay.
Okay,
So
he gonna
drip,
tell me what
drip,
I did.
drip.
See, that's the
Hold
crazy
on,
part.
Hold on, y'all.
hold on, Edelman. Hold on, Edelman. Listen. Specifically, I worked for DCFS in Chicago for 3 years. Right. Whenever a child was going into a placement, meaning say my sister was wilding out and I had to take her to Uncle Drip's, the first thing they go ask is, will this child have its own bed? And will this child have its own room? If it's a girl and a boy, after a certain age 5 or 6, they can't, especially as they coming into puberty, they can't be in that same space because they try to prevent that pervertedness that motherfuckers do with their brother and sister. They specifically that is now I don't know if it's but
So,
I
hold
can
on, bro.
guarantee
What you're talking about is housing programs and foster care
no,
regulations. There is no
I'm
federal law.
I'm
You're talking
talking
about regulations,
children.
which I made it sound like it was law.
So they
Okay, well,
It's a regulation under foster care that you are not allowed to have a boy and a girl in the same room. That's foster care, not just your son and your daughter.
But
So
but
those
even
says,
if
oh, you
you
just say go keep your kids. That was ignorant.
but even if you had a allegation called against you, right? Someone said you was doing something to your children, and if they came into your house, and if your children are a certain age, they will tell you they cannot have the same space.
There is no U.S. federal law saying
Okay.
that. Now, if
Okay.
these
Well,
guys
you
are
have
in foster care and I'm a foster parent, then they
no.
can come in there and
It's
say that. This is housing
okay.
regulation and foster care. This is where it's coming from.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Well, go ahead then. I mean, when you got
Like,
kids.
I ain't doing it. I'm just telling you what the law says. That's all.
Okay. Well, when they come in there and they see it,
It'll be just fine because I'm not breaking no federal law and I'm not a foster care parent. I'll be just fine.
Hold on, y'all. Shout out to my boy Living Humbly, man, with the PayPal. Appreciate you, my guy.
Drip Nation, salute. Milwaukee game, my guy. Always humbly living. Drip Nation, salute. Drip Nation, salute. Milwaukee game, my guy. Always humbly living. Drip Nation, salute. Living humbly, never stunting. Stacking money, always hunting. Milwaukee in my veins. Never change, stay the same.
Yeah, appreciate you, my guy. Go ahead. Do Dirty finna say something. I'm not sure.
no, man, I was just
And see, this is why I was promoting early. If you let the light skins lead, we'll be in a better position.
Oh my God. Listen.
Just let us lead.
What that's gonna do, ADS? What's the benefit?
We're gonna solidify the homes. You're gonna have a lot more marriages because that's one thing that's the biggest problem. Niggas get too much slippery wick from this liberal policy, fruity booty, and all of a sudden there's these women left behind to raise these babies.
Fruity booty, what?
Fruity booty liberal niggas, you know what I'm saying? Leaving these women, you know what I'm saying, out to dry. You know what I'm saying?
Guys with no ring.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden you wonder why the boys wear halter tops and skirts.
Come on.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, and I just want to make it clear: state law and federal law are two different things.
Of
If you
course.
start looking into zone, I don't know why people say, "Well, I looked into federal law and it's nothing at the federal level," and then they try to imply that it's nothing at the state level. If it's not the federal level, that means it doesn't exist. All you have to do is look in. It's called zoning law, and then these local state levels actually enforce these things. But okay, do what you want to do. Like it, but isn't it crazy that black people got to compare themselves to the least of us instead of comparing to the greater?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's what I be
Zoning
saying.
laws are local medicinal ordinance that
Is that
regulate
we
how
keep
land,
comparing
buildings, and
ourselves
structures
to?
are used. That has nothing to do with child, care at all.
Huh?
Those are zoning
What was
laws.
that?
Zoning laws
Hold on.
are medicinal ordinances that regulate how land, buildings, and structures are used,
So
developed and designed within specific districts. What does that have to do with
I'm
children?
about to tell you, zoning also tells you how many people can dwell in a place.
Right.
Not, see, you just like I hate when people just start Googling shit and think they smart. Because they
Bro,
smart
you just
Google's
related
right.
zoning laws to children, which they don't have anything to do with it. It doesn't
Yes,
say there's any regulation, nor is
it
there any
is.
state law.
Okay, you're right. I don't even know why I argue. Let's go to the next. I like every
All
time
right,
somebody
no
Googles
problem.
something, they swear they right. They ain't never been
Nah,
to court with this
I'm
stuff.
just using common sense here.
You literally
I
got
know zoning.
Coach Bird say he worked for an organization and he gonna
No,
say
I
he
work
right
for the
because
state.
Google say something.
I
Okay.
I work
mean,
for the state.
let's be honest.
He worked.
When you
He
talk
worked.
about federal law and you're talking
I
about
didn't say
foster care
federal law. You
regulation,
brought up
and I
federal
heard
law.
Ferg's story. Ferg was dealing with foster care.
I'm
That's
going
why
to
I
clear
said,
this
yeah,
up.
that's not
I'm going to
foster
clear
care
this up right
situation.
now, gentlemen.
I
So
heard him out.
let's all listen in for a second. Legally, a two-bedroom home typically accommodates up to 4 to 6 people, generally following a guideline of 2 people per bedroom, 1 additional person, while the Department of Home HUD allows another person to go with that. 2-bedroom standard, this can vary based on local, state, and building regulations, as well as the size of the room. So it really comes down to, was it 4 to 6 in a 2-bedroom
Lord,
house?
Lord ADS.
If y'all think
Now
that these
take,
legals are not
yeah,
breaking the law, y'all are crazy.
yeah,
Crazy.
they all breaking the law. Because think about it. Again, Lord ADS, it says people. Now look that up as it pertains to a boy and a girl in the same room. Look that up.
Bird, I
'Cause
got
that'll let
I
news
you
for
know.
did.
you. Kids
And they
are
say there's
people
no law
too.
for it. Unless we
Kids are
talk about
people
foster
too.
care.
But he's
Foster care
talking
is
about
regulation.
And then they gonna act like Ferb, they stand in the mansion. Do we see? Hey, Ferb, you see where these Mexicans stand at, right? That motherfucking
man,
house
yeah,
about 1,000 square foot. Like that's what I'm saying. Like
yeah.
we got a room that's 1,000 square foot, so we have 7 people stand there. No, niggas stand on the floor. What are we talking
Yes.
about? They ain't even got no bed.
No basement or nothing. They just all on the same level.
That's wild.
Hey, look, I'll give you guys this, okay? Generally, yes, there is 2 people to a bedroom. It's considered standard, right? But there's nothing there about gender. Right?
Okay. Well, when they
Listen,
call them people on you, and they said you over abusing your kids because they claim black men abuse kids, and when they come in there and see your 15-year-old daughter and your 14-year-old son sharing a room, they gonna question that and tell you they can't be in the same room.
I mean, nah, I'll be all right as long as I got the right size house
No,
and I'm
they gonna
putting
check.
2 people
They
in
gonna
that
if they
bedroom
in
and
the,
I'm not a
listen.
foster care parent, I'll be just fine.
If it's a girl and a boy, they gonna let you know. That's a safety hazard, brother.
Even if
Regardless
the
of
room
foster
big
care.
for
Well,
because
let's
he's
call it
saying
then. Y'all not even doing that. You got
Foster
1 person
care.
in every
Because if you put
2-bedroom home.
two children that are not related next to each other in the same room, yeah, something's bound to happen.
You put 2 cousins in the same room. What are we talking about?
So we're
Put 2
talking
boys
about your son and your daughter, your biological
and
one.
you
We're not.
can't
If
do
you
it.
want to talk about
You
foster
can't do
care,
it.
then you're right. But we're
Even
not
in your
talking
son
about
and your
foster
daughter.
care.
Listen. Even with your son and your daughter, your morals are your morals. I'm saying when that white social worker come over and let you know, hey, they got to get separate rooms. You're gonna have to let somebody sleep with you, or you and the son go sleep together, and give your daughter a room by herself.
And I'll repeat the point: only in foster care.
hello, listen.
Okay.
Okay, listen. And this is what we got to start doing. Instead of us comparing to a group that's doing worse than us, we should compare ourselves to the Asians
Bro,
because they're doing better.
Who's doing
Go
that?
ahead. Go ahead.
I mean, I agree with you. We should compare ourselves to the Asians, but who's comparing ourselves to Mexicans?
No, no,
This
no,
whole
no, 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 no. Go ahead. Compare yourself to
Maybe the
that.
legal ones, but
okay.
not the undocumented ones.
You're
Hold
not
on.
doing as well
Hold
as
on.
white
Hold on
people.
real quick. Go ahead,
Hold
yes.
on. I'm about to explain the difference. Okay. So if you look at the local Asian family in America, they're having 1.5 kids. They realize something. Hey, I only have a certain amount of money. Let me have less kids so I can put my kids into the math clubs. So I can put my kids into these elite schools. Because when you got 6, 7 kids, they ain't going to no private schools. They're not
Yep.
doing this. Like and
Right.
so then they start asking questions. Why are they out earning us? It's because they put all of their energy in a smaller amount of kids versus having 10 kids where they don't have enough money financially to do it with.
So you're saying that what most Asians only have one kid?
No, I'm saying if we took all the Asians like we did all the other races, they average about 1.5 kid per family.
Okay.
We're having
So
almost three. We're having almost 3 times as much kids. So we gotta divide our resources with 3 kids. They put their resources really into 1 kid.
I don't know. I don't think the kid thing would be a problem if we were actually
Yep.
educating our kids properly. To be
Okay.
honest, they're supposed to be a
No, no,
blessing,
no.
not a
Hold
curse.
on.
And it's
Well, I
kind of
got you.
crazy
So
how
hold
kids
on.
write
I
off
got
on
you.
the kids
I,
for their inadequacies
I
as
got you.
parents.
I got you. So are you telling me it's not a difference between going to public school and private school?
I'm gonna be honest with
I
you. You're
think
right.
that's a
There is a
huge
difference,
perception. Hold on one
but you're acting like this is not something. You're acting like there hasn't been success stories like scholars
second.
that came out of public school.
Of
And let's be real, it's the
kids
kids' own seriousness in education that makes
You
the
got the
difference.
next ideas.
So
go
let's be
to
honest. If
private
your parents aren't too serious about education, then yeah, you're right. The results you're talking about is gonna happen. But if your parents are serious about education, they're most likely gonna put a little bit more
That's what I
into
thought.
you than just public school.
Approximately 10 to 11% of Asian kids K through 12 in the United States of America are enrolled in private schools. That's 10%. You know what's
That's
kind
a
of gets
big
me?
deal.
You
That's
know what
the
kind of gets me? You know what kind of gets me? E, this is hilarious. Is that you want to
10%.
compare
I
us
bet you want to look up black people.
to? Hold on. I'll put black people in there just now, just to be sure.
Look up black people before you make your statement. Look up black people. So remember, they said 10% because you got to remember their 10% is the reason why they make so much money. Their 10% ain't making 80,000. They making 200,000.
Approximately 5.6 to 6% of black K-12 students attend private schools, so you're 4% less, and you're still
That's a
not getting
big
the same
difference.
result.
That's a big
You're
difference
still
because
not getting the same result.
we outpopulate them. No,
So
hold on.
90% of
No,
E,
listen,
why are
you
you
don't know
doing
how
this?
big a difference 5% is when you talk about a population.
People don't
90% of
understand
Asian
facts
kids
and
go to
interest.
public schools. 90% of kids go to public schools, and 95% of black kids go to public schools. E, what are we doing, E?
I'm telling you, I went to school for math. 5% can change your whole, like if we just think about this, if I can increase the amount of income for 5% of black Americans, we'll be making way more money than white people.
Yeah, that's true. 5% increase across the board. That would be nice.
Man, you can look at the difference in the 1% in your mortgage, the difference in the amount of pay. So it's gonna just flip when you're looking at percentage in your income. I mean, I don't know,
So that's all
man.
I'm telling you is like them being able to put they less than us, and then they're putting more people into private schools, and what that does is that increase their total all income. So when they say why are these
Right.
other groups are making so much more money than us, is because they're having less kids, and when they have those kids, they're investing more in that kid because they have more resources. I'm
I
telling you,
disagree
I
on
can do.
that.
But that's
I'm
still
telling you, I
I
can
think
do.
they just take their
because
education more
90% go to
seriously.
public schools.
Therefore, like better education leads to better results
But
in
but
when it comes to your
but
earning potential.
both things are true though. Much I'm saying both are true, right? Because when you invest those resources in your children, their education more than likely will increase. They discernment for it. They want to be involved in being better because it's taught to them early to be better. We're going to invest in you because they're getting that attention. In our communities, unfortunately, we are not investing in the child from a two-headed monster. And that could be the problem because I hear a lot of adults, black folk, when it comes to anything education, I'm too old to go to school. Not everybody's meant to go to school. It's okay as it applies to you. But when you got that slow ass son that we claim can't read at third grade level, hearing that shit, he's already been indoctrinated to be less than, to give less of an effort. And it's okay when you're young, but when you turn 21 as a man, you can't afford to not gain any skills, any knowledge, because niggas love money, and most of them are not equipped to chase the money they want in America. So
You know what I heard? I heard about these Asian families. If you not doing good in school, you not doing nothing. You ain't playing no sports. You ain't doing like that's what I'm telling you. They said school is. So that's what I'm telling you. I know kid. I remember I used to show up to the local high school. I was mentoring this young kid, and I said, why half of y'all team, half of them black boys over there ain't got their uniform on? They said, well, they failed and they GPA and down. I said, why are they still here? Like, why do they parents still let them show up to the game? They shouldn't even be at the game. If they not passing, they should be somewhere reading. So I'm just telling you.
But no, here's the thing, though. I think you're focusing too much on the baby. We need to focus more on taking education seriously.
No. There's a deeper meaning behind this. See, black folks don't tend to mate; they tend to breed more often, right? So you're trying to breed athletes and entertainers into the world. So that's their primary goal, is to get a successful athlete or a successful entertainer. Versus Asians are producing successful people because at the end of the day, they don't have those particular talents. So that there's a major difference that we have all the anesthetic DNA wise when it comes to physicality and all that stuff, to play sports and to do stuff. But when it comes to the mental part of it, a lot of us have, how do you say it, kind of weaker mental capacity.
I mean, come on.
It's even black people are very strong. If you ever play the sports, you have to have a strong mental capacity, right? So I disagree with that. But this is what it is. See, you don't understand. The family fail if the Asian boy don't know how to do math. If the Asian girl, you know why? Because they got a little mom and pop store, and that kid gonna be working the goddamn register. So them pushing math, you think if they care about education? No, we trying to make sure you give the person their exact change, and you'll mess up our business. So that's what I'm telling y'all. Like we have this individual mindset. Like in let me tell you what black people need to do. I was having this conversation with my kids. I need to master something, and my kids need to take over. The only way we're going to do it is we have multiple generations doing the exact same thing. We need 10 generations of doctors, 10 generations of lawyers. This idea that our kids going to go out here and do whatever the hell they want to do is the worst disaster we ever had in the black community.
Agreed. I mean,
I'll
feel you on that one. I know we disagree a lot, but I feel you on that.
That's all I'm saying is we got to go ahead.
No, I was just going to ask you the question, right? So just based off the statement, right? Because, like I say, you're at the age where the generation will move forward. All of your peers, dudes drip age, are right in that mature mindset. How can they be reached to say, hey, this is a path that could save the future going forward? Because it's like a lot of people are only looking at themselves, and even those people who looking at themselves, a lot of them are living check to check, going broke and broke. So how can what can your message be to them to say?
Luxury. We are distracted and addicted to luxury in the black community. That's a big problem. We're too used to luxurious things.
You gotta snap out of that shit.
Everybody's wearing Gucci. Niggas buy Mercedes Benzes instead of Kias. Niggas buy BMWs instead of Hondas. It's all over the place, brother, and it's very evident that we have an addiction to luxury.
We gotta choose.
Women have addiction to luxury. Well, they got to trips a year for stress reasons.
Yeah, how about me being around Asian people for a while now? One thing that I learned and I picked up is they are really good at telling their kids what their life is going to look like. They said, hey, as a young kid, I like, hey, the family, hey, we getting screwed over by this accountant. Hey, 13-year-old boy, hey, 10-year-old boy, I need you to take these math classes. You're going to be an accountant. Hey, check this out. We need a lawyer in our family. And what they start doing is they start asking the question, what do our family need to get to the next level? And then when they have kids, they from a young age saying, this is what you're going to do. This is what you're going to do. This is what you want to do, right? It's not this individual thing that says, what do you want to do? So I'm just telling you, and I know it sounds crazy, and I know people say that kids supposed to have this free will independence, but if you just think about it, like say for example, if you run a construction business and you really good at construction, and you send your kid to school to be an accountant, now you got somebody in the family doing the books. If you having a problem with getting zoning, if you send somebody to become a lawyer, and now they're taking care of the, like I'm
back
telling.
taxes.
Yeah, we have to get to the mindset of the back. We got to get back to the family business or the family mindset. Okay, daddy's a plumber. All right, cool. We need you to go to our school for administration so that you can start booking appointments. Daddy done already master how to be the plumber.
But either man, you have a problem. Listen, everything you're saying, I agree with 100%, right? And it all boils down to this because it's the younger men and the young women, I'll say early 20s, who are not even trying to be in a family dynamic at all. So how is that going to move going forward?
Well, then that's when we start talking about the parts that we disagree with. Pert, that me and you done been arguing about for 2 years. Well, no, we don't. I take that back. I misspoke. I think we do agree on this point. What black men need to do is they need to find women of whatever race that could get on their page to be able to start doing this multi-generation families. I don't care what color race they. Hey, who we gonna have these kids, and I need you to tell this kid 10,000 times over the next 10 years that they're gonna be the accountant for the family. We're gonna have an expectation for this kid to do this. I need the woman in the family to push it. I need the daddy in the family to push it. And what we gonna do is we gonna make them do a budget for our family. At a young sitting there, you'd be surprised. I've seen like kids 12 years old is responsible for paying the bills for the family because they want them to be an accountant.
No, that's true.
I've seen it.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like
if that's the case, you better start looking white Latino. You looked up and got Asian. Asian is one of the hardest women to get because they
No, they
require stability.
I mean, come
before
on
they
now.
actually
You
wanna
just
marry.
got to be on your.
Then go to the military. You'll be all right.
You know what I'm saying? But go ahead.
Yeah, so I don't, and let me be clear. I do believe that it's a group of sisters that's gonna be on this page. Like all sisters are not bad. I think that's the narrative that sisters get, right? Like I was talking to me and my mom was having a conversation, right? And she, my black mama wanted to know why I married an Asian woman. She just wanted to know, and I told her that was the best options in Seattle. If you understand Seattle have a very large Asian population, right? But I believe if I was in Georgia, I would have been married to a black woman because I have a lot of highly intelligent black women. Like when you go to the Stillmans, like when you start going to all of these college, it's some great black women out there that's willing to build. Like I have friends, like I said, most of my friends who got married in the South, they're married to black women, and they're black women making 100,000 a year, 125 master's degree. That's why I don't know why we say, "Oh, she got a degree. We need to get away from her." No, we need to get close to that one.
I agree. Depending on the attitude, of course.
No. We got to talk about this because I know I've been avoiding it because at the end of the day, I don't want to be too offensive to people, right? But I live in Atlanta, man, and the biggest issue with black women is that they're overly entitled, overly egotistical, and they're like super control weak feminists, right? I come from a family full of light skinned women. I mean, high yellow ass women, right? Red bones. And if you hear some of the personality traits and some of the dealings with them, brother, you'd be surprised at how they ever get anything done at all, right? It's because they got so many simps up under them chasing them that they can just sort through those niggas. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, I get. Let me tell you. So everybody thought I was crazy. My 10th grade year, my girlfriend, black woman, super intelligent. She was the valedictorian of our whole school. She was in 12th grade and I was in 10th grade, right? And she got so much. Hold on, she got so much push. I mean, everybody said, They called her a sellout. Listen, it's black women out there that we shun. They called her a sellout because she was always reading. She was always doing all this kind of stuff, right? But I'm telling you, these nerdy black women that are really winning, and they might not be the most attractive of the black women, because I'm telling you, we say, nah, those women, they're not good enough as a whole. We don't want those smart women that's humble, that like she might ain't got no booty, look like she got some surgery. She might just got a regular, she might look like she's from the 80s or the 90s. She's slim. And her body, like, I'm just telling you, it's a group of women out there that we ignore because we so caught up on the physical. That's all I'm saying.
All right, I give you that. I agree.
I
ain't
was
wrong.
just gonna say, you know something that stuck out to me, and this is just me talking right off the top of my head, just from history that I learned through school. You know the first thing Christopher Columbus said when he landed in the Virgin Islands?
Yeah.
I've never seen so many beautiful women so naked. That was literally one of the first things he said out of his mouth. You know, so we talking about, say Latin women, right? Or Latin America, stuff like that, beautiful women. Saying Asian women are beautiful women too. They just, like I said, they just hold a higher standard, right? And white women, if you can actually find one, that's halfway decent and, ain't trying to kill herself on meth, right? So, there's an assortment of different women outside of black women, and because I'm saying it because of this, because I think brothers have been suffering too long behind chasing the black woman, right? I think we've suffered enough.
I'm gonna say chasing the wrong black woman, because there's the good ones out there that won't want nothing to do. The one want nothing to do with the one who ain't giving it up on the first night. Like, we chased the hoe.
You can say
we'll
that,
chase the hoe.
but there are over 60% of black men who register as single, right? And almost 53% of them, which is a higher rate than the 43 that normally die in history if I having kids that don't have kids.
That's just he ain't fucking right. Listen, you ain't got no kids. I mean, you ain't fucking right.
But what he's still doing, he's still fucking though. And a lot of those dudes
they
pay
not.
like they weigh. Hold on.
It's a
lot of
these
dudes
they
pay like they weigh. A lot of dudes, listen, he ain't getting it on a regular, but he's paying for some ass, man. These niggas pay for some ass.
Whoa, hold on now. As a 30-year-old man who has no kids, hold on now, bro.
That's I think
all these
Hold on.
But Ferg, he missing.
Hold on.
I just want to tell him what he missing. Then you can get Ferg in there. So Ferg, you missing. The good women ain't selling it.
Right, but they don't want those good women. They don't want those good women. And I say this even for myself. Now, even man, listen. Now again, I like my age group. 10 years into my age, we rocking together. I can rock with that. There's always been a lot of good, fine ass, smart black women. I got me one.
Bullshit. I live in Atlanta. Ferg, I live in Atlanta. The six rule is real, nigga. It's real here.
I know it. So if there's 6 women out there.
So you could be hard. You could be talking to a 3, and that 3 thinks she deserves a nigga that's a 666 nigga.
But why are you talking to them?
The competition is fierce in Atlanta. I'd be surprised.
No, it's not. Listen, no, listen.
Where you at in Atlanta? Because,
listen,
bro,
when I was in Atlanta, I'm just telling you. When I was in, I just want y'all. I don't know what y'all niggas doing in Atlanta. If you can't get a woman in Atlanta, nigga, you is corny, bro. Listen, listen. I'm telling you, it like if we used to go to the college. I remember it's in Augusta. It's a place in Augusta called Payne College, right? And I'm talking the most and I also this thing for me, I always been very attracted to intelligent women. Like I have always had intelligent like I always wanted a woman that's smarter than me. I know some niggas want to be the most smartest person in their relationship. Nah, I want to be the nigga who got the most street smarts, but from an intelligence point of view, I want my woman to be smarter than me, right? And I know I know some people might have that inferior that they gotta be the smartest person in their relationship, right? And I was like, I remember I used to be in Atlanta, I was talking to these women, and I was like, they don't even see you. Other men didn't even see these women. Like I was like, this woman right here, and I'm saying she didn't have the big booty. And obviously, you ain't gotta have no big booty. I'm with an Asian woman, right? Listen, she didn't. She didn't have to have this big booty. She didn't have to have these big old titties. Like, but I just always liked this slimmer women that was typically in shape. Like they had like a little, they had a nice little bump. Like, but not something that was
And that's
over.
what I'm saying, E. That's what I'm saying. I could get with
Nice
a
little
chick
bump.
who's obese. I could find a chick that's overweight. I could find a chick with big hips and those and big tits. But what I like and I prefer is slimmer women. I like a nice tight booty, and I like, nice firm titties. I like a nice like tight stomach. You know what I'm saying? I like that little firm, that slender / slim thick look,
And
right?
there's millions in Atlanta. That's what I'm telling you in Atlanta. That's why when people,
Bullshit.
that's
Bullshit.
crazy.
Y'all niggas, hold up.
That's
Y'all niggas
crazy.
don't go to
Bro,
Whole.
where
Y'all
you
don't
at in
hold up.
Atlanta?
That's
Y'all don't go to
crazy.
Whole Foods. Y'all don't go to Whole Foods. Man, you niggas ain't. If you ain't been to Whole Foods, shut up. Cause there's plenty of
At
slim
Whole
thick.
Foods and
It's plenty of slim
Checkers.
thickens in Whole Foods. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Yeah,
I don't
Brother,
know what y'all talking about.
y'all don't
and
know.
listen,
Y'all don't even live here. Y'all talk all this shit about Atlanta. How's Chicago when it comes to that type shit? Because y'all got the same problem.
no,
Shit, no,
hold on.
Chicago don't, bro.
Let me ask this question because I don't know who asked that question about Atlanta. When was the last time you went to a college campus?
2022.
All right. Last year, my sister graduated with her bachelor's degree, and I went over there to what's that state? It's something state. It was some state. I was walking around that campus. I was like, this is so many gorgeous. Like, and the thing is, you got to step your game up. You can't go to a super intelligent woman and don't have your shit together. I'm just telling you, it's not gonna happen, right? She gonna look the other way for the most part, right?
Living Hamlin say, "What's wrong with a thickum?"
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Listen.
Nothing at
I
all.
got homeboys who he said if she ain't 200, he ain't going. Listen,
Nah, for
like
sure.
ain't nothing wrong with it. If that's
I
your
know a nigga
style,
like that too. E.
listen, if that's just never been my style. Like like a woman get more intelligent. I mean, more sexy to me the more intelligent she is. Like me sitting around, like yeah. If y'all ain't noticed, I love asking questions. My favorite thing is asking questions. When I can like start like digging in your mind and there's some depthness in your mind, that's so attractive to me. But like just cause you like I done seen it. I remember me and my homeboys we was like we used to do these things where like I wouldn't holler at you unless you got a home girl. Like we used to do these like double dates thing, right? Like we both was gonna be put on. And I remember my homeboy, he was like looking like a deer in the headlight, and this woman, she couldn't complete sentences. She was bad though, I ain't gonna lie. She was bad. But I was like, why are you attracted to her? It's like, bro, you don't see her? I was like, it's no depth to her. I think black men gotta find out how they can start getting into the depth of women when they start pulling. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
All right. I mean, shit,
when
niggas
did
can
that-
try, but hey, man, niggas gonna always like thick and pretty. It's our weakness.
No,
I mean,
I'm not saying that you should
right?
like it, but when we start talking about how better in the back community, whoever you want to sleep with, bro, go sleep with who you want to. I ain't got no problem where you put your dick at. But what I'm saying, when you talking about reproducing with somebody and you talking about marrying somebody, you need to make sure like this is what I used to ask myself. I said, when I get married to a woman, she gotta be intelligent enough. If I was paralyzed on the bed, all these bills will still get paid if I ain't bring no dollar in. Like these was like qualifications I would have for women. It wasn't just about how she looked. And listen, I'm not knocking this. My wife is gorgeous. My wife is I'm not telling you get with no ugly woman. That is not what I'm saying. I want to be clear. But what I'm saying,
Well, you did kind of say that. You said that these nerdy chicks was a little less attractive, and we know what that means, nigga, in nigga terms.
no, when I say that, no, when I say they're a little bit less attraction, like okay, if I was to put the nerdy chick versus the woman who's in the gym versus the woman that's in the library, typically her body's gonna be more toned than hers. She gonna be doing squats in the gym, so her booty gonna look a little bit bigger than hers. It's women out there who invest in their body. I'm just saying, find women that's not overweight, unless you want to overweight women but invest in her brain. Like when a woman tell you what she do for a living, it should confuse you a little bit.
Oh, well, I don't know about that now. I don't know if I want to be that confused.
No, I didn't say that confused. I mean, like she should like I'm a such and such radiology technician, and we do this, that, and that. Like you be like, dang, like it should be something that you got to go Google. Like you be like, what exactly do she do?
Okay, I feel that. Well,
So
like, what's a date? A spy?
No,
I still don't know what my wife do. I still don't know what you do.
You said
That's
that.
all. That's all I'm saying.
I'm out here in it. And
Okay.
a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, even when it comes to like, I mean, you like you said, you might have a point with that. You can find chicks who are kind of nerdy, little dorky, geeky, you know what I'm saying? And in groups, right? You see them all the time when they be out and about, you know, say at the hotel lobby, stuff like that, right? You see them all the time. You know
All
what I'm
the
saying? But
time.
yeah. But you know, when you say less attractive, I mean you mean that because you
Oh,
know
they
they're
are.
yeah, you really
Yeah,
mean that.
no. The blonde, like the blonde stereotype, like they say the blonde woman, the blonde white woman, she's so gorgeous, but she dumb. It's a lot of gorgeous dumb people. Like I know a lot, and you gotta understand their beauty have took them so far in life that's the only thing they had to depend on. But
The only
I'm
skill
just
they need.
yeah, I'm not saying that, but that woman is less attractive to me than a woman that. So what? Let me give you a scale so you understand. I done met. I know some dudes said they ain't never met no 10. I done met some women that was a 10. When I say she was gorgeous from head to toe, and if I got a 7 that was, you know what I'm saying, she wasn't gorgeous, but she looked good, but she had more depth that I feel she gonna be able to teach my kids. Like one thing I wanted was a woman who could teach my kid multiple languages because I want to have an international business, right? I wanted that. So like I wanted the depth, I just wanted depthness. And I think that we don't talk about that enough. Like even when we rate women, we feel like the highest rating is their body. No, like their body and how they look. I think their highest rating should be their level of intelligence.
You know, but unless we can actually sit down and have a conversation with them, we won't know that. So a lot of guys do just go off the looks.
I mean,
Bro.
I'm not gonna pick the ugliest chick in the room to start having a conversation with, but I got all these other beautiful women that I can actually access and talk to. I mean,
Exactly. I'm not saying pick the 2 or 1. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying find the ugliest woman in the room and start having a conversation with her. I'm saying I'm surveying the room. I'm gonna have and some guys get lucky. Some guys gonna get a chick that's a gorgeous nerd. She got a 10, but I'm telling you, it's so rare. It is like if like because so growing up, I they put me in this thing. It's like this math club, right? And I was the only black guy there. And it was all women. It was all these women into these things, right? If I was to take those women to the club, they wouldn't have been the most attractive women in the club. I'm just I'm just telling guys, like if we really want to, I'm gonna land it here. If we really want to fix the black community, we need to get depthness in the women that we procreate with. That's the point that I'm making.
I'm gonna go to my psychiatrist and ask for the shallow owl. Okay, reverse all that in my brain where I be ugly as pretty and pretty as ugly. You know what I'm saying? We both know the truth about this. Attraction does matter at a high level. Man.
It does.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
does, and that's our problem.
Yeah, that's all men. That's all men.
That's because you niggas be stuck on them old light skinned, bright skinned. They about the slowest ones walking. They the one barely. They the one that barely can read and shit. The one that, oh man, she's pretty because you've been told she's pretty all her life. She ain't got no depth in her ass.
And let's be honest, hey Ferg, and those are the ones who get ran through the most.
Yes, be ran straight through. And niggas be trying to wipe them up because she got that good hair because they don't want to have that tight for see her and they baby.
And Coach Ferg, I just want dudes just to be honest and say they attracted to the hoe. The hoe is what get their rocks off.
They ain't gonna say that. Because the dudes be talking about they don't want no virgin. Nigga, if you 30 and you run up on a virgin that's 30, you done ran up on gold.
Solid gold nigga here in Atlanta. I mean, you got you a
But
gold bar in your hand.
But dudes don't want that. They don't want that. They think she's too boring. She don't know enough. You rather have the one that slob on your penis like she did mine the night before. Makes no sense.
So that's all I'm saying is like if we start just saying, hey, let me go to Barnes and Noble and sit down and read a book and let me see the women that walks in that place. Let me go to, like, even when I was in college, Coach Ferg, everybody used to go to the party, and I used to party too. I'm not gonna say I used to party, but the best place was if you go to the library, somebody who been sitting in that library for 4 or 5 hours, I was like, let me get to know her. She going somewhere.
Stay in the library. Yeah. And they gonna have real conversations about real life. They gonna sit there and be arguing about their little friends and all that little dumb shit. They gonna have some conversations beyond nigga shit.
And my jokes, let me tell you with the nerdy women, my jokes are funnier. They be laughing so hard at my corny jokes.
Yeah, because you dry as hell, but you know,
I mean,
come
I'm
on.
okay with being dry. Listen,
No,
I'm
no, I'm just
okay with
messing with
being
you. I ain't
me.
mad.
Listen.
Yeah, be you.
Listen. I'm okay. Like I know some guys, they say they got the best game and they go get the baddest in the room. I'm say cheer for you. And I see them at 50, they still single. I
Mhm.
knew I wanted to have some girl. I wanted my daughters to look at their mom and say, I wish I was as smart as my mama. I know some of y'all say, y'all got daughters. Daughters might not y'all, but people say they want their daughters just to look as beautiful as their mama. It's just a different mindset. That's all I'm saying.
All right, I get it. Nah, that's a great mindset to have, though. I'll give you that.
I mean that is looking at everything for where it is. I mean, long term strategy, though. I get that. You know, say that makes sense. But I mean, like you were saying though, I thought this for a long time, but I really haven't been able to prove it. But there's some gold amongst these fem cells too. There's some girls in those fem cells, like you said, little nerdy, dorky, geeky chicks that really about something, right? That you can actually pull up out there, you know what I'm saying, and harness some of that, right?
Yeah. And they
Yeah,
freaks too. Nerds are freaks. Ooh, you get you a nerd, boy, especially one that fall in love with you. Boy, they some freaks, man.
Wow.
Now, do she have the experience? Have she sucked 100 dicks and she know how to make you come in 2 minutes? You might got to teach her some things.
Well, we finna go and get up out of here. We were
Why
streaming
we got to
for
leave? Just because, you see, ever
talking about
since he
sucking
started
dick.
new,
I'm going to bed too. Good talking.
now he want to leave. He ain't got nothing else to do. It's
Talking
Sunday
about
night. He
sucking
want to leave.
100
Good talking.
things
Y'all
and
have a
all this shit. And he crazy as hell. Go ahead. You dropped already. Okay. What's up, Seth? How you feeling, man?
Man, it's all good. Sure, I'm about to head out my damn self. My ass getting tired. I just got
Man,
done.
that's so good. Appreciate you pulling up, choosing violence. Appreciate you, my guy.
Hey, man. Hey, it's how you make the show interesting.
Yeah. Hey, listen, the moral of the story, Drip, stop dating down and start dating up.
I ain't dating down. I'm trying to date up.
I ain't talking about you. I'm just saying the moral of the story is
Right,
stop
for sure.
looking down at the women that you gonna want and start looking up. It is okay if a woman is smarter
They
than you.
settling though. They still. I don't even think they looking up or down. I think it's
I think
whoever
they
give
is.
them a little play.
Nah, I think that men look down for the most. Black men say, is she stupid? Can she fall for this? Can she fall for this dumbness I'm talking about? We don't need to get married. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be spiritual married, like
I don't
low
know.
frequency shit. Like
Well,
I'm
I don't
telling
know.
you,
Hold on.
like,
Well, would I be wrong if I say most women are smart?
nah, I wouldn't say most of them are smart. There's some dumb ones out there. I just see some dumb.
Exactly. I would just we gotta be real. Like what you kind of looking for is maybe like 30% of women that actually are on that type of level. Most women, not really.
But if the black community go capture that 30%, we win. Like, listen, I'm telling
We would
like
be winning.
I've
I'll give you that.
I've been studying other races. I know other people they don't like doing that, right? Because we live in this space that if you talk outside your race, like you let me tell you who did really good at this. White men. White men found a way to conquer the Asian woman. Let me tell you, like if you see, like, if you look at all of them. Look, if you look at, I'm telling you, look at one of our lifetime is the guy that owned Facebook. What's his name?
Mark Zuckerberg.
Mark Zuckerberg. He said Mark Zuckerberg went to go get him a smart one. If you don't think that woman beside Mark Zuckerberg is smart, you are out of your mind. Even let's Bill Gates. Like, if you start studying the men that really like what we would say are icons from a wealth point of view, they went out there. Look, Robert Kiyosaki. He said his woman 2-3 times
But
smarter
you
than
know
him.
how those guys act. It's like, did they get a brand safe wife? But then
No.
they get a brand risk side
No, they go get smart women. I'm telling you, these guys are billionaires because of their women.
But that's what. Hold on, Bill Gates got caught up for the side bitches.
What's the brand said? What's a brand? What's a brand wife?
A brand wife, well, a wife that ain't gonna make you look stupid, or is not gonna be out here in the club, getting caught by the paparazzi or getting in a fight to make your image look bad, like brand safe.
Okay.
And then of course they got the brand risk side chick.
Right.
I don't know why we do that.
No. Yeah, they I'm pretty sure they might got a side. They listen. I know some wealthy dudes who got some. They got this hood. I mean, What's her name? What she is? She's so sexy to me. Her name, what's her battle from another? She was in one battle from another. Her name is Tiana Taylor. Is that her name?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, she's so fine. Listen, she is such a fine black ghetto chick because I think she ghetto, a little bit ghetto, anyways, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm not saying the dudes can't have that, but that's not your wife.
Facts.
That she's just not your like. Sometimes what we need to start doing, because I hate these. When we had these conversations about black women, we need to start saying it's two different types of women. We got the women that are fun, and we got the women that I'm gonna build a legacy with. And I
Yeah, but
know it
no
sounds.
woman wants to be the corny wife in the Tyler Perry story.
Yes, they do. All of them want it.
All of them want to be the corny wife, man. I think they
All
wanna
the
be a
nerds
ratchet
want to be.
side chick.
All the nerds. No, they don't want to be no side chick.
No, the nerds, you're right. But we're talking about your like just most women in general.
But that's what I'm saying. We don't need to make most women wives. We need to make the women that are wives wives.
All right, agreed. All right, then I can see why we're focusing on that group. Then,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying recalibrate your system. That's all I'm asking. I'm saying, hey, what if we just start recalibrating our system, and we start pointing our legacy? Because remember that this is the whole moral of the conversation. Our legacy, building up the family, and we not need to just say these two women are different, right? Like these women these dimes that are dumb as a box of rocks, you shouldn't be going there without a condom.
For real.
Not a point.
Well, go ahead. E. Give your final words, man.
Why, man, you ain't got nothing to do tonight. Why you trying to get off? I come over here and message you, and you said we could at least get 4 hours. I got at least 15 more minutes, but I'm going to give my final thoughts. I'm going to get up out here because Drip tired.
Okay.
Well, he want to go sleep. He ain't got shit to do tomorrow, but he want to go sleep. No, he ain't got nothing to do tomorrow.
Great conversation, guys.
Hey, no, this is a great conversation. I just want, because this is what I do believe. I believe if black men start moving into a different direction, I think more women would desire to be the nerdy wife. But we got to move that way first, because right now we don't want, we talk about the nerdy woman. We say, oh, she ain't putting out because she don't know me. She ain't going. I've been talking to her for 2-3 weeks, and I couldn't talk her out of her panties because she ain't dumb as a box. Most of the women y'all talk out their panties is dumb as a box of rocks.
Good point.
Damn.
I have to be a little bit more depth with this woman. I have to be able to stimulate this woman mentally before I can get in her draws. That's all I'm saying. So that'd be my final thought, since Drip want to leave.
I will agree. Most of the women I slept with are kind of dumb. We're kind of dumb. I ain't gonna lie.
Wow, that's crazy, right? Shanika, how you feeling since you just came back to the show?
Oh, I was here. I was just listening.
So Shanika, you ain't had nothing to say to Eater Man?
I was agreeing with a lot of stuff you said. I put it in the comments.
Do Dirty, how you feeling? Shanika ain't shit.
I'm saying
great
though,
show,
like,
great work, dog. I'm up out of here.
That's a bit, G. That's a bit. Me and Do Dirty Stone. That what that is. We just like fuck out.
Old man.
Yeah.
He say, man, but he want to come over here and be deep, knowing that he about messing up my high. That's why he ended the show.
Go ahead. Do Dirty Wayne. Okay, go ahead, Shanika. Give your final thoughts, man.
thank you. It was a dope show. Definitely a dope conversation for sure. Make sure y'all watch the clips and the shorts and all the other content on the channel. Make sure y'all like it, subscribe, all that good stuff. Shout out to everybody that came and hit the panel, everybody that engaged in the comments, hit the like button, even everybody that watched from the cloud. Shout out to everybody on the YouTube side, Twitter. Shout out to y'all, Twitch too.
Hey, it's Shanika. Hey, what we gonna say? I think having sex in Dubai with a 7 versus having sex with a 10 on the waterbed is a better experience. That's just my opinion.
Part 2 tomorrow.
Okay.
Part 2 tomorrow. This conversation, because I ain't gonna lie, it was a good conversation. Like I ain't know Eater Man was dumb as a box of rocks like that. But
Yeah.
that nigga,
No, but I mean, you can't discount physical attraction though, because like AD, as I said, I'm not gonna walk up to somebody I'm not physically attracted to. Like in those situations, we just have to naturally get to know each other, and then they look different.
But change your physical attraction. Change it.
Ooh.
That I don't understand why we won't talk about, hey, what we've been attracted to is not good for our community. We can change. We don't have to think like caveman anymore. Look, she's beautiful. Look. Like that's what I just said. Like we can change. I get it. Change is hard to recalibrate your system because this is my problem. I know y'all gotta go. My problem is we attracted to one type of woman and then we complain about the woman we attracted to.
That's true.
We'll talk about it tomorrow.
All right, that's a bit. So nigga, you ain't shit. We out, man. Make sure y'all have hopefully y'all had a good weekend, man. We'll see y'all tomorrow. 2:45 starring Eater Man, allegedly. You know, he ain't gonna show up. But this is a great conversation. We're definitely gonna do a part 2 tomorrow. Appreciate everybody who sent the Cash App and PayPal. Shout out to Living Humbly.
You're welcome.
Okay, I don't know what nigga talking about. You welcome.
You're welcome for the Cash App.
Oh, I didn't know you said that. Okay, my bad. Thank you, Shanika, for the Cash App. And tomorrow we'll be back live at 5, man. 2:45. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to Eater Man pulling up and having good conversations. Set Media, Lower ADS, OG Do Dirty, top mods in the build. Appreciate y'all. Top mods, BJ, Kojak, Cynical, all y'all.
Show for sure.
And you through.
Hey, say, hey, gang. You little thing. Hey, you saying, you little thing. Hey, we ain't playing man. Hey, you little thing. Hey, you little thing. Hey, you little thing. You little, ooh. Damn, no, Cole, you get in here. Oh, you better not do it.